Oh my god. It always happens to me. This whole thing is so annoying as well because um like what happens usually is that when it dies out it decides to like puck and just be that thing that I do not like. Super annoying. So it really annoys the heck out of me when that happens. Let's see if I'm able to the stream manager. I think it's stream manager, but let's see. It's still saying unstable, so ah. So let's check it out. Settings. Not sure if there's any way to remove game from Twitch stream. Let's see, where is that ability to what? Come on, I just asked for something. Come on and show me. Yeah. Okay, but how do you remove that thing? Oh my god, that is annoying me. How do you do that? Cause it should be able. It's okay. Wasn't Yoru saying he was going to like play and have fun? Welcome. Hey Jane. Hey Zeno. I'm so sorry. It's only because like my silly little thing decides to crash on me. But to be fair, of late, uh, the service provider that I have, it's supposed to be one of the better service providers, but like it always has this issue where it crashes lately. So it's so annoying as well because when it crashes, it takes forever to start up. And okay, so because it is a while, I'm putting on some music again. It's just so that it doesn't feel like there's nothing going on. No, I'm not on Maxis. I'm actually on Time broadband. And I have another friend who also has that problem where Times just seems to mess up. Now, I'm not sure if it's because of the older router they provided to us, because like my router is from 5 years ago when I first signed up. So maybe it could be that. Maybe it's a high time to change the router. It could be the line. Who knows? So I might have to look into getting it fixed and changed soon. Yeah, time should be okay, right? But I have another friend who also has the same problem where time seems to cut out on him as well. So I'm not the only person that seems to have that issue with cutting out. No, I'm actually on the next level 1 actually. So it's not 1 gigs. I think it should be. Let's just quickly do a check on time plans. Let's talk about time plans. Time plans. Okay, let's check out. Because mine is the 149 plan, which I'm fairly sure 149 it should be a lot higher than that. Sorry. Well, it's 139 now. But yeah, I'm on the 500 megabits one. I'm not on 1 gig. I was considering 1 gig, but I did think it was a little too much for my usage. So yeah. Your dad is coming. Nice. Oh, you can stream with me? That would be cool. I love to stream with you. 5K chain. Actually, that was actually the funniest thing because like I was telling my dad about my issues as well, and he was like, wait, so you need to fix your computer because we found out we were checking everything and then we realized, oh, there were a lot of things with my computer that needed fixing. And so my dad was like, okay, why don't you just like get a little bit more and then we could just pay a little bit more and then just get a better one. So I'm like, yeah, I think it's the modem. So I'm gonna like change the modem. I think that one of the other things that I also need to do is yeah, let me know about it. I'm yeah, no, consult me away because at the moment right now, so like I've got like consult Jane and consult me away. I would be eager to hear it because right now I am actually I've got, apparently my dad's gonna help chip in to just make this a grand thing, which is so surprising. I mean, I'm at this age, please don't chip in, but like my dad's willing to chip in a little bit to help push me along. And so yeah, so right now he's gonna chip in a little. No, I was not wearing glasses yesterday, but today is tea time, and tea time means we should have glasses to look bookish and sexy. No, no, you're fine. It's a stylistic choice I made for today. On normal times, I do not have glasses. No, no. You need, I mean, I don't have a teacup here. Now, in my model, if I could actually lift the hands, because I'm not using the one with the hands, then you can actually see me drinking tea as well. But I can't drink tea here, and so the next best option is to have glasses. Why do you rewatch my stream, Zeno? What? Man. Oh, thank you so much for rewatching my stream. That makes me happy. Thank you. Okay, wait, hang on. So, wait, is Yoru the only one who actually, like... No, I'm not a Justin Bieber fan, sadly. I've never been a Justin Bieber fan, so I will be passing on the concert. But I know a couple friends that are actually going for it. Are you going? Are you going to attend? Will you hopefully have it in real life meetup? Oh, it's not sad. It's not that bad. Yeah, hang on. Is it channel? It's not channel, because it doesn't show me how I can change the game. Oh, choose to show all high categories your stream. No, it's not about hiding it. It's just more I need to change the current stream right now so it doesn't actually say that I'm in a specific game when it's not actually the game. How is that actually set up? This is where I need Yoru. Jane, how much money did you pay for the tickets? No, actually, which sitting did you do it? Zeno. Zeno is already becoming Papa Zeno and is like, no, you cannot. You shouldn't be spending so much money on this. Papa Zeno be like, hell no. Hell no. Oh, I just realized that because I went and turned on a few of my other apps, so now it's like it was bouncing back like my CPU like to a shit crazy fun moment. I need to like turn off like some of the other things that is like killing my CPU right now. Let me just turn off like a bunch of these things right now. Because I do not want to kill, and I want to have it's like frame skipping only because I have everything turned on. So I need to turn it all off right now. Okay, there we go. Now it's better because I'm like looking at it going like, why is it going to the rates? Damn it. VIP tickets? Are you insane, Jane? Holy crap! That's so expensive. I can almost imagine the cost right now. I'm like crying on the cost right now. You can't see the tears, but I'm crying because that's a lot of money. Well, okay, wait, to be fair, if it's a once in a lifetime thing, why not? I mean, it's true, why not? Because like, if One OK Rock was around, I will pay an almost equivalent amount just to go and see them, so yeah. But the money is on her papa, right? So papa is actually helping with that. And that's not an issue if a papa is willing to help with it. It's not a once in a lifetime, what? Once in the blue moon. Oh, shish. Wait, Jane, all this tells me is that if you start becoming like a streamer, holy crap, you could get everything. You could get like the overlays, you could get like a custom character rig from a really good artist, and what? I think that would only be at most 2,000 USD or more. Even like if you get like an actual virtual manager, because apparently there are actual VTuber managers out there, and I saw the cost and I was like, what? Wait, so you're paying this much for someone to debut and to handle your advertising and your graphics and this and that? And I was like, what? That's so much. That's such, like, it's a money making industry, surprisingly. But Zeno, are you worth the money? That's the next question. Are you worth the money? If you're worth the money, then why not? I'm sure you can persuade Jane to have you. Otherwise, it's questions. But it's just us two. I actually thought Yoru would be in here, but it looks like Yoru is coming in, and therefore we need gossip. Any more gossip about Yoru? This is the best time to actually gossip about him while he's not around, you know? Because it's the best time to do it. Zero, does that mean that she has to be your daughter in order to get someone to be her manager and her V-Roid pimp? Cause, you know, fairly sure if you have a very, very good deal, she might actually consider it. I'm joking. Please don't. Please keep your integrity and respect yourself. Do not fall for it. But yeah, okay. I guess, like, since Yoru is not here, we can't actually fix that whole, like, it's showing me playing a game that I'm not playing. So I guess, like, we'll just have to fix it later. So let's go back to more tea. Since I'm here, I want to hear all the tea and gossips right now. How old am I? Take a quick guess. Why don't you guess? How old am I? How old do you think I am? It's always a fascinating subject that I hear from a lot of people, and everyone has like a different impression of it. So you think I'm about 1920? Okay, interesting. Zeno, how old do you think I am? 23. Wow. Okay, guys, it's getting older now. Okay. Not 29. Definitely none of the ages you've mentioned. So I'm actually a double digit. I'm 33. I sound very young, but I'm 33 years old. With like a very gigglish personality. Yeah, kidding or not, I'm 33. With a slightly kiddish personality. I've got a very young personality at heart, and that's why a lot of people always say that, like, when they're talking to me, it doesn't feel real because my appearance, my voice is very young, and I have a very young personality. That's why I consider myself an auntie. Aunty Myu Myu. And I think that's why it's always misleading whenever anyone sees me. It's why I also do like using an avatar, because I think it's more representative of that age, that inner age that you have inside you. A lot of people always have this impression that when you mature, you're gonna lose like certain sounds or voices in you. But you know, some people have a mature voice in them, and then there are people like me that sound like a teenager. And I think that that's also how a lot of people tend to view me, is that even at this age, people are in this belief that I am, the same age of as a potential mother or an auntie, because I don't look my age. Forever young at heart. I think that's the term I hear a lot of people say. So yeah. So yes, I am 33. Maybe a cute aunt, we're not sure yet. But see, this is why I always say I'm an alien. Like, my lure for my character, this online persona character, is that I'm actually an alien that likes to shapeshift into like various different forms, and I've taken on this young looking character who's got like an age of wisdom within her. You sound mature, but wow, if you sound mature, then it's like, hey girl, that's actually pretty cool, because you can get away with a lot of things, and hey, that just means you could get people to simp your voice if they really like that whole mature sound. I think like with a voice like mine, it's not that easy to simp, because I'm in between the kawaii face and also like the otona boy face, like the super like adult. Ma. そうよね. But a cute 12-year-old with a mature voice, holy crap. You must sound really good when you sing as well. Yeah, hey, if girls simp on you, that's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. Like the boys will be jealous of you because you got all the girls at that age. And all the girls aspire to be like you. So it's nice. Oh yeah. Is it just like some of the mannerisms that I have? Because like I get told a lot that it's that I'm very young. I'm always curious, what defines a voice as grown up and what defines a voice as not? Because I think people say it's just mannerism, like the fact that I giggle a lot makes me very girlish. And when you think of older women who are more self-composed, you see a very lower tone, more mature tone, with a lower decibel. And they use certain I wouldn't say certain words, but they do have a way of a sort of calming effect. If at least like that's my impression of certain older women. Zeno sounds like a young man too. Hell, I have got to listen to you. Like I need to check out a recording of your voice one day. It would be really interesting to hear how you sound like. That I use a deep voice. I only use a deep voice when I'm tired. I generally don't actually use a deep voice generally because a lot of times like my voice is actually more of a higher pitch. So a lot of people actually know me with a higher pitch voice when I'm excited, which you can hear a lot of times when I get really excited, like I like shrieking like a little girl. But I don't usually use a deep voice that often. Oh, the word phrasing as well. Don't lag, Jane. Oh Lord. Oh, poor Jane. Okay. Oh, we'll wait for you. Don't worry, we'll wait for you. I suppose also there are certain words that I would use that maybe a youngster wouldn't use, especially because I wouldn't be using certain slangs. I think like the younger generation has a way of using slangs that works. It depends though. What line is she on? I mean, if she's on the house line, Maxis is probably like the next best option, unless you want to go with StreamX. StreamX is not the best from what I've seen so far. What an alimony is. You'd be surprised. I know a lot of kids around, my age back when I was 16, 17 who actually knows the word alimony. Now, to be clear, like, I went to a government school with a lot of studious kids around me, and a lot of times, like, our hobby would be to hang out in the library, pick out a couple of books, and actually just start reading through whatever there is. And we were very fortunate that the majority of the books that were donated to our school was not censored, so you could get some really raunchy R-rated novels. And can you imagine 13-year-olds picking those books up without realizing it? And the fact that they're actually available in your library. Very rude awakening for anyone who hasn't experienced proper sexual attraction, because you're reading that. So yeah. Oh, you read a dictionary. Hey, good on you. But your English is beautiful, though. Like, I can tell you speak, the way you write, I can tell immediately that you speak beautiful English. And that is to be applauded, because that is gorgeous. Actually, I am curious. Do you find that today's youngsters speak good English, or do you feel that they have degenerated over the last few years? Your speaking sucks? No way! Impossible! You can't be I don't believe that you speak terribly. I'm fairly sure you speak beautifully as well. Like, I always believe that anyone who is able to write beautifully can speak beautifully. It takes a lot of practice. That's why, for example, even my Japanese is pretty bad, because like I haven't been practicing it for a while. That's it. My Malay is probably atrocious. I hardly have had to use Malay after high school, and I remembered going to Australia, and I was very fortunate to meet a few Indonesian folks whom, somehow in my head I would think, oh, let me speak to them in Malay. And because like Malaysian and Indonesian folks aren't really that different, right? And so in my warped head I was thinking, oh, I can practice my Malay. And I had one girlfriend come in and burst my bubble and said, they're here to learn English. Why are you even trying to speak in Malay? You should just be letting them be. What is the point? Can't you see that they're replying back to you in English instead of Malay? And I was like, but it's such a waste of learning a language, a national language, and just sort of putting it to bed after you graduated. Like, that's not the way it should be. We should be proud of the national language that we have. And so I don't really quite understand that mentality of the fact that we should not bother with a language that we think is actually not going to be useful outside of our own country. Which, let me be clear, it may not seem useful, but when you travel and if you do meet an Indonesian, coincidentally, like, it could help. And it has helped me before when I was in Taiwan and I met someone who was a localized Indonesian Taiwanese, and I got away speaking Malay to them because I don't speak an ounce of Chinese. So like, how am I going to travel? So yeah. Exposure to bad lyric songs. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of explicit words, especially when you hear okay, this is the bit where I need to pull back as well, because like when it comes to songs, I find that a lot of songs are very sexual, and a lot of times as kids we don't realize that they're sexual in content and nature. And obviously with songs there's a tendency of repeating it, and so when that happens we end up losing or forgetting the fact that or not understanding that we've kind of brainwashed ourselves. It's because as we're memorizing these songs, we semi-brainwash ourselves into thinking in a certain way, because we're uttering words that we shouldn't be uttering. So yeah, so in that sense, like, we say explicit words, there's only a lot of explicit words you can get. A lot of innuendos, but there's only so much explicit words you get. Yeah, obviously. So like it's nice that like when I do speak in Malay, I do get that response back. I'm very happy that I can, but obviously again, because I was outside of a high school environment, majority of my friends groups were now switched around also. So because like in that environment you're not going to easily find a lot of Malays around, so that also meant that my exposure to Malay was quite reduced. And that was the experience I had when I came back to Malaysia and I was actually trying to work. Because once I started going out to work, my work didn't necessarily need me to use Malay, but it was helpful, especially when I was getting in touch with certain business people, because they feel more comfortable switching or speaking Malay if they can't speak in English. Again, one of the perks and benefits of being in Malaysia is that you have a variety of languages you could pick and choose to speak to just get your message across or to get something happening. So I was very, very happy and fortunate that I could use it, but I also started realizing that I had lost most of the vocabularies that I was quite familiar with. So, if someone were to say the words to me, I get it, but I wouldn't have understood the words if, sorry. Like, I wouldn't have been able to understand the words to be able to say the words back to someone. So that would have been my problem. So it's more like feedback one way, not feedback the other way properly. Failed interview as a tech representative to handle Australian customers. I think that the only reason why you would have failed the interview, at least from my personal experience, is that in likelihood there might have been a concern that you would not have been able to understand their English, because Australians can have very strong dialects. Depending on which region you come from, they can actually sound very similar to Steve Irwin. Well, Zeno, because you're my generation, so you understand that they either sound like Steve Irwin, or they're very similar to New Yorkers in that sense, in just of the way they speak. Their slangs is very simple. Zeno, let me tell you, their slangs is converting words into simplified pronunciations. And I say this because like I hit a point hilariously without realizing it. A phone conversation, and you couldn't hear properly too. Yeah, they couldn't hear properly. I think that again, if they are speaking with a very thick accent, you're probably not going to be able to catch it very easily. But if they're not speaking with a very heavy accent, it is easy to catch a hold of what they're saying. For example, hey mate, do you want to go to the Macca's tomorrow? Let's get a ciggy on the way, and we can go to the bottle and get a bottle. Like, it slangs, but it's quite straightforward. Like Macca's is McDonald's for them, and ciggy is cigarette, bottle is going to a bottle shop. So those are kind of slangs that like ciggy, I kind of picked it up without even realizing it, because I would tease my mom about cigarettes, because she smokes, so I used to tease her about cigarettes, and it's like they swallow certain words. They do swallow certain words, but like depending on which region you're from, it's different. Like, have you heard Hugh Jackman when he speaks? He's from Melbourne, so his accent is a bit thick, but it's still it's still doable. And then there is Kate Blanchett. Kate Blanchett is from Sydney, so her accent is a little bit more posh. Her accent is a little bit clearer to hear because she follows a very similar pronunciation to the British. So very clear, very clean way of speaking. Hugh Jackman is a little bit more Australian. So you've got a lot of words that are rounded and swallowed. I think very similarly is Chris Hemsworth also does swallow his words, and you can hear it from the way he speaks. So yes, it really depends on your luck. I remember taking the IELTS tests, and I tried and attempted two versions of IELTS tests, one for Australia and one for the UK. Now, the Australian version of IELTS for the listening portion was your standard bogan, which is basically what is the best term that I can use? No, they won't try. They will only change their way of speaking if it is for the film itself, because the film characters have a different type of accent, right? But when they're speaking out of that, when you hear them speak in a more relaxed manner, they're using their normal accents, and so you can hear a vast difference between how they speak versus how other people speak. One of the things that you'll also notice is localization. For example, like I said, the way I speak right now, even if I were to try to speak, not only when I speak Malay, no, even in talk shows, like even talk shows, they do use a more they use the normal accent. In fact, like the only person I've seen that switches between accents depending on where they're located is what's that lady's name? The actress that was in X-Files. She was in The Crown recently. She's in a few films. The one that plays Dana Scully. That's the name of the character. I just don't remember the actual name of the Jillian something. Okay, that's as far as I can go. She was raised in the UK. She's actually British, if I'm not mistaken, and then she went to the US. And so, depending on who is speaking to her, she can either have Gillian Anderson. So, depending on who is speaking to her, she can either have a UK accent or a US accent. And it's very fascinating because you put her in a room and you can see her switch easily. So it's called code switching. So depending on what language you're in or what region you're in, you will have a tendency of code switching. That is the same with why when you speak in Malay and when you speak in English, if you're fluent in both languages, you will notice that there's a slight difference in accent and pronunciation. Macam kalau saya cakap dalam bahasa Melayu, saya punya accent pun lagi tebal sikit sebab dia akan macam orang Malaysia je ni secara kita cakap kat KL, inilah accent yang kita akan dengar kan. And so when I'm speaking Malay, even my accent is different already. It sounds a little bit more Malaysian, like an actual Malay if I were to speak it. At least that's what I've been taught. I'm not sure if you believe that. I think that that's a little far-fetched to say that I speak almost like an actual Malay. Wow, 4,869 games. Have I followed that much Streamlabs? That is interesting. But thank you for 869 games for following me. That's nice. Thank you so much. For a split second, I actually thought I followed that many games. But if that's a person, hello and welcome to the channel. This is a tea time with Myu Myu, and we are having chats, just having random chats about life. So thank you. If you're not here though, then too bad I missed you. But where were we going? Yeah. So code switching. So I get told that I sound very Malay when I do attempt to speak Malay, but it could be an accent thing. So, and it can, really be that depending on where you're from, you have a different voice. So, I'm not surprised if people have different voices, but I would say that usually when they speak in a certain language, given where they are, they're likely to stick to a specific type of accent. So yeah, but you know, even with the IELTS, like I said, like the exam, it was in a Bogan accent, and you know, the recording was playing in a Bogan accent, and it was just so okay. A Bogan accent is really, really difficult, so you can hardly hear what they're saying. They're even like it's like they're growling as they're speaking, and it's so difficult so to hear them peacefully. So I kid you not, if you go through that, we can just cry our hearts away because it's hilarious. But when I did the UK version of it, for the UK version, it then showed me, it gave me like a super Irish Cockney accent, which is also really difficult to listen to, and it's my first time actually hearing a Cockney accent, so that caught me by surprise. I think that for the listening for UK was a lot harder than Australia, maybe because I've never heard that accent before. So even though I could answer it, but I was like, am I getting there or not? Yoru, welcome back. Sorry I did not wish you, but welcome back. You missed out a long series of chats where we're talking about my age. So yes, you have missed out on my age. You're gonna probably have to scroll through the chat to find that. And our conversations about English and accents, and you miss out hearing me speak in Malay. Yeah, well, I mean, if your colleagues are, no, Aviva La Dirt is not from Australia. That's actually wrong. They're actually New Zealanders. So New Zealanders and Australians have similar but still slightly different accents. It's like saying Malaysia and Indonesia sound the same, but they're not, you know? Same, but not. So it's not true. They're New Zealanders. They're not. But yeah, so if your surrounding is predominantly more Malays, and obviously, you know, the accents, you're going to be speaking more Malay, and you're going to lose touch with certain words. I also did feel a continent. No, it's not a continent. But you know, that was something I also felt, because coming back here, I realized I lost a lot of good English, because in Malaysia we speak a lot of Manglish, right? And so when you have Manglish, you don't actually start remembering how to spell properly. You don't remember how to word or piece certain words together. And I would have friends, my friends are from Australia, and they would hold me to a higher standard, and they would say, Myu, why are you using this word in this context? This is not how it should be used. And so I get pulled back a lot and am reminded of how atrocious our English is here. I sound like I speak good English, but you know, I'm just like the slightly better version of Malaysians that speak good English. Yoru, you were playing games just now? What games were you playing? Do tell, what games were you playing? Working in the airport? Oh, you used to work in the airport, did you? Yeah, that actually does help if you're able to be in an environment that you can practice your English quite often. It's always nice. But sometimes I do wish like I was still overseas, because I can practice my English a lot more. They look down on you? Why did they look down on you? Jeez. If you're taller than them, you can just like, you know, push their head down and just remind them, you know, what it means to be a shorty. Don't think they'll take that into account. But I do know a few friends that are still with us, or used to be. It seems like it's very easy for people to quit the job early. I feel like that's a cutoff age, right? What is style? What is style when you can just do the job? Lose shirt, lose pants. So basically you were like the hipster guy in an airport. Oh no, wait. Has don't tell me, don't tell me. Has Yoru actually gone decided to scroll through the entire chat right now just to find the conversations? Oh dear. Yoru, come back. Oh man. Oh. I guess he's eager to find out how old I am. Yeah, but the question is, what is he searching for and will he find it? Find out in the next episode. Will he regret it? Only time will tell. But man, today is just such a cute day. I do want to add yeah, I don't know. Jane has been away for a while now, unless her internet really died way worse than mine. She should be back by now. Just waiting for her to show up. I do wish I could add those little things where yeah, I know I can. I could. I just actually had I was just crying today because I realized I had I was cleaning up my computer and I'm fairly sure by accident I deleted my original file for my character. So because I was thinking of changing up even the costume as well. So yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to recreate my character on VRite again from scratch. Just so, I mean, I did save the file so I can still use this, but I'm gonna have to probably recreate the character from scratch just because I want to have a different outfit that I can use for tea time. So at least that way it'll be I have one particular look specifically for gaming and the other one for tea time. Oh, yeah, my VR character. So I accidentally deleted by mistake. Ugh, my original working file. So I gotta redo everything again. Sad life. It's a sad life. We'll see what happens. Probably just gonna mess around with it a bit more. But games. It's a bit it's alright. It's just that I did do some tinkering with just how the character looks, so it's just more having to redo everything is going to take a while. Not to say that it can't be done, it just takes a while, that's all. But it's okay. Just what's coming to worst is that I can still use this character. It's just I will have to my character might look a little different later on once I start recreating the file again. But I'll still stick with this hair, which I really like the sheen of, and also the eyes itself. Just the face might look slightly different. Maybe the eye color might be slightly off. We'll see. Because I don't keep presets. Yeah, nobody will notice. I mean, I'm technically not debuted yet. That's what I say. I'm technically not debuted yet, so it should be fine. So let's see how things goes first. Yeah. It's okay. I only got like very small amount of people anyway. So yeah, let's see how things goes. No, I won't change my channel name. Like, I will still stick to Myu Myu. Because that is the name that I feel closest to. And I think it's a lot easier for people to remember because Myu Myu is like, you know, it's like the sound of a cat. So it's a lot easier for people to stick to it and actually remember the name compared to like all the fancier names that sound very fantasy Chunibyo style. I'm sorry, I don't have 5th grader syndrome, so I'm not Chunibyo enough to like come up with like okay, I have Chunibyo names, it's just that they're all related to some other things, so I don't actually want to use it. Welcome back, Yoru! Welcome back! So, did you find anything interesting? And is there gossip? Well, I guess like it could be a pet name for all I know. Myu is a lot easier, right? Instead of saying Myu Myu. What? You still despise cat? Oh, do you despise me? Oh, now I feel sad. Now I feel sad. Cause cats are adorable. Now in saying that, like that's not my actual like character like how it would go. Well, yes, I mean I don't actually have a cat per se. Yeah, it's not yet. Don't have it yet, but like soon. So, you know, at least like no, well see, I'll have cat ears if people throw cat ears at me. Actually, that's one of the things. Yoru, wait, hang on. How do we remove the gaming thing? Because I kind of wanted to remove the game, the team fight tactics here, so at least like it doesn't feel like as though I'm actually playing a game and I'm not. Teach me how to do that first. And like I'm gonna go on Twitter because like I'm talking to someone who might actually do like a proper rig of like a live 2D, and so let me just see what I can do from there as well. And then we can also just sort of take it from there after that. So yeah. hang on, is there any frame skips? It better not be frame skips. Create a dashboard, stream manager, pencil, button to change, rage. Oh, don't rage! Don't rage! I'm not raging. Also, what, Kejing? If he gets Kejing, I would be impressed by this. Create a dashboard, stream manager. I am on stream manager right now. I'm muting the sound so that doesn't make it too annoying. Pencil button to change the title. Pencil button. Edit stream info. And removing that and then save. Oh yes, that's done. Great. So that doesn't actually affect it. So yes, there we go. It's not rage keyboard, it's just I have blue keys. That's the only reason why I've got blue keys. I'm also actually like in conversation with someone who I know that does live 2D because I just wanted to start a conversation just seeing like how much it's gonna cost. Like apparently they're saying like for rigging and creating a character is about 400 USD, which is a lot of money to be honest. For 400. A lot of like typing away, so yeah. Oh no, I've removed it already. I've removed it. You might have to refresh it because like then you'll be able to like see. Yeah. Babi betul. Jane, kenapa babi sangat? Kenapa lah kau ni nak complain sangat ni? Don't call her a noob for a thing. Oh, so Jane, you missed a very interesting like Zeno Papa was teaching me a lot of things. We had a good time talking about accents and how I sound very different in Malay compared to English. Oh, internet buat halnya. Kesian. Internet kan macam tu. Saya pun kena lah kan. Internet saya pun ada banyak masalah kan tadi. All their languages, all the languages that comes out is just instantly curse words. Yeah, it's just all chucking it out at once. Comel ke? Tak comel sangat lah ni. My Malay just sounds like an infantile. It's so childish. Doesn't sound like me, I swear. Wow, we've got someone watching in from YouTube. Hello, welcome to the channel. Come and say hi. We are having tea time and we're also listening to some Lofi sounds. If you can hear Lofi in the background, that is great. I just want you guys to chill, relax. Today is a chill session, so yeah. You hear a grown-up sound in my giggle? Really? Because a lot of people say my giggling sounds very, very kiddish. Hyper focused. He sounds super hyper focused then. So, Jane, just so you know, so I'm actually talking to someone who does live 2D rigging. I'm just sort of like trying to understand like whether it's possible for them to design or rig a character for me, but also want to know the cost. Because I just want to see like how much it's gonna send me back, and if it's a affordable. I mean, for 400 USD, it's a lot, but I would like to just sort of see like what can be done from that, and if they're able to come up with something unique, then why not? I could actually like make use of that. So you know, fairly interesting just to see how that conversation turns out. Zeno was like, I'm committed. I'm committed, damn it! I'm much more committed than a certain you know who has left the room just to play games. But Jane is gonna fund me. Jane, 400 USD is a lot of money, but like, and I'm even going for a lower tier only because the one that I wanted would have easily sent me back like 2K. So yeah, actually it would be possible to make them as a package. You might have to ask, but they do like. Hang on, I'll share it in chat so you can understand like what I mean by like there's a particular artist that I think is really expensive. Like they're amazing as in like what they do, but they're so fucking expensive it's not worth it. And I'm sorry, Jane, you have to hear me swear. I'm sorry about my swearing. Like I swear like a sailor. That's what we always say. If someone swears a lot, it's because you're swearing like a sailor. So the one that I'm using for that I'm seeing if it's possible to commission, they are a bit more cheap, but yeah. Webcam easier than live 2D or whatever and cheaper. Yeah, no, I don't look that pretty, so like I'm not sharing that. But here, so this is a really interesting live 2D slash riggers. They're a group of 4, and holy shit, they're actual. Half of it will have it. Well, I mean, if they like cursing, then yeah. But the actual like if you check that out, that is like patilla.me. It's so pretty, I swear. It is so gorgeous, the designs, and I really like what you were seeing on it because it's all really unique. Every Sunday is the curse day. Wait, why is Sunday a curse day? Why is Sunday a curse day? There's a reason why Sunday is a curse day. Yes. You don't want to go to school? I'm sorry, you have to go to school. You have no say in that until you've actually graduated uni. You still have to go to school, quotation marks. Well, if you're cursing every day, I only have to ask is that cursing something that is quite common back home? Because if it is, then not surprised why you're cursing away. But if it's not, then girl, gotta hold back a little bit more. Guys like those, but like, you know, later on it's gonna be really, really difficult. Is it? Is it not? Which is it? But yeah, the Patillo guys are just so adorable. Eek, stinking cute. Stinking cute. Oh, the house thingy. So you mean to say your house is not like a super duper big mansion with like a jacuzzi pool in it, you know, and like you've got butlers and maids all lined up and dressed up, ready to roll. It's a very far-fetched thing. I don't think that I like you have to be the ultimate rich Novia Riche in Malaysia to be able to have that. Why is KT coming in again? It's like every time, like, it's Katie. Everything has to do with Katie, doesn't it? Will Katie be able to make anything out of nothing? Ooh, she can draw? She can? Wow, then I would be super stoked to see what she has in mind. Hey. あ、すごいすごい. Well, then I want to see. She can literally can do everything. Wow. Well, then it'd be nice to see like what she can do. I'll be interested to see how she interprets my character. Because like I love art, and so I would always be interested to see just how anyone would draw up like my character as an example, because like if you can draw me, like hell yes, let me see what you do, and then I can also tell, you know, and let me see my character as like someone different for a change. Oh, everyone can draw, Jane. I'm fairly sure we can all draw stick figures. I'm also one of the few who can draw stick figures. Trust me, I'm excellent at stick figures. So, yeah, exactly. Stickman. There is nothing wrong with a stickman. Who would not want a stickman? I'm almost tempted to ask you guys, like, do you want to play but then, you know, those games are not that easy to play. But basically it's like Stickman, but it's Hangman basically. But you have to guess the words. You're good with monochrome paintings, but terrible in colored paintings. Wow. Do you know that a lot of Chinese artists, they specialize in monochrome paintings? Like, they are famous for their calligraphy monochrome paintings in China. So who knows, if you had continued on that path, you could have been a famous artist in China with monochrome paintings. And no one would ever question you on it. Even if you like add like just a dab of red somewhere, and everyone would be like, oh my god, this is so pretty. But Art is amazing, so I do love art. You saw them. So what? What did you see? What have you seen? How beautiful those Chinese art calligraphies are? They are gorgeous. Yeah, they do. It's like every stroke has a very specific meaning and impression to it. How fierce they are, how elegant, like a stream they are. Those are just how the strokes work. So it is gorgeous. I love observing those. So, you know, there is something beautiful and magnetic about Chinese paintings. That said, I have seen a wonderful piece in Taiwan when I visited the Taiwanese National Museum, and it was this. I'm attracted to anything blue, so this beautiful blue, gorgeous painting. It looks like a landscape, but it was captivating, and I can't ever forget that. Simple brushstrokes. Yep, very, very simple brushstrokes. That's right. That's why I am always in awe at how, you know, this is why we should never look down on art, because something so simple can be so powerful at the same time. Obviously, you know, even when we say that, there's a lot of people who do very, very simple art that do not make sense, like someone taking a photo of their foot in pie. Don't understand that. There was a piece that I remembered I had to study as part of like my course, and it was supposed to be about art, and it was basically about someone peeing in a bottle and putting an upside down image of Jesus inside the pee bottle, and that's art. And there was an outcry of how blasphemic that was. Now, I can't imagine anyone doing that to, say, Nabi Muhammad. If a picture of Nabi Muhammad meant like that, would be insane. Jane's probably like, be right back, I need to count my cash for like my upcoming concert expenditures. Like, she doesn't really have much to do, but she'll get that when she gets there. So she's probably like doing all the other stuff. She's adorable though. So cute, this girl. Then again, she's only got so much before it's time for her to break out and be free. So, ayo, don't last sneak into her house. Poor thing. She'll just be so surprised when it's like, oh, what the heck happened here? Suddenly, out of nowhere, only someone appears to go and say, boo! Poor little thing. LOL! And that is the moment where she suddenly just decides to never ever let you in. Because you are going to screw her. Is it delaying too much? Because on my side it's fine, but like, hang on, let me have a look at, no, it might be just your line then. Because I know there's no delays on my side. It looks like everything is running smoothly now. So it might just be your line. Are you on Maxis? Unify. Oh, you're in Unify. Okay. Well, then it's not... It should be okay. Because Unify isn't usually that terrible. Jane's back. Looks like she didn't disappear that long. She's like, I'm back. Ooh, you guys must be really close if you know where each other lives. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's midnight. Did you manage to get food or nah? Cause it's midnight. It's like, you thought you knew me, but you're wrong! Sorry, I could not help it. It's just hilarious. Yay! Snacks are the best! I need to get myself some snacks as well. Why is your PC delayed? It should be fine. Why is your PC delayed? Now it's starting to sound like... Wow. "10 seconds slower than phone. Seriously?" Fuyo, MC tracking way. That is crazy. That one is your fault. If you got a lot of things running in the background, then that is your fault and nobody else's. Bro, turn it off. You shouldn't have it on. If you have it on, then it's problematic already. Otherwise, it's just gonna lag it even further because like it thinks it's supposed to be connected to one and then it's another. So yeah. What? You even have virtual machine running? That only tells me you're on a MacBook. That definitely tells me you're on a MacBook. won't deny that. I mean, I also am happy working from home. I mean, the joys of working from home is that you don't actually have to meet people. Sadly, because my workplace is sort of still mixed, it's like I go to work and I'm also here as well. So I'm in two places at the same time. You'll start homeschooling your kid. Well, if you start homeschooling your kid, I think one of the problems with homeschooling is that your kid doesn't get any exposure to other kids, so they actually start losing their social skills. Whilst it saves you your kindergarten money, that social skills is going to be really necessary for them to build and learn how to interact with other people. Otherwise, they'll be uncomfortable with strangers. And that's something that I've noticed with kids who were brought up in the middle of COVID, is that they lack that social skills. So they see any stranger and they just start tearing and crying their hearts out, like, oh! And that's so scary. Well, okay, the perks of homeschooling is definitely that you can choose what to teach them, and therefore you can teach them complex things at an early age and see them shine. One of, like, there is a, have you heard of Mark Weber? I think that's his name. He's a really popular YouTuber, and I love him so much because he used to be like a NASA scientist, and he always has very interesting videos, showing how from an engineering perspective, the little things that you can do. And I think like the most recent video that I checked out recently was him creating this piano. Mark Rober, that's his name, not Weaver. Sorry, it's Mark Rober. See, that's I have a pea brain. I have a brain that doesn't quite remember details that well. So Mark Rober is an amazing engineer, and I am always fascinated with the experiments that he does record, because every experiment that I see, it is amazing, and it showcases things that as a kid you could probably dream big and actually build it. He's even had I think one kid engineer come on board. Like, this kid actually won an award because he created something. Like, he was really good with physics and chemistry, and so he knew what to create. So yeah, check out his channel if you have the opportunity. I think that is a really good channel, especially if you want to do this whole homeschooling your kid thing, because it'll definitely get their creative juices up. It'll teach them a little bit more, like things like, for example, a piano that speaks like a human, not exactly like a human, but yeah, I mean, he does a little bit more astrophysics things, but it's still something that that most kids can learn and experiment as well, because hey, it's freaking cool. If I had an uncle like that, I think I would probably have loved science a lot more, but sadly and alas, most people around me do not have any of those, so so I grew up hating maths and sciences for a very, very long time, and then guess what, I'm now in IT, a field that I generally would not have expected myself to be in. Very deep. I haven't seen that channel. I think like the Mark Robo is probably like the only one that I've actually seen the channel for. So yeah. Man, those two disappeared and now it's so quiet. Guys, come back. I thought you guys are gonna like raid me with other raids, but okay. That moment where I'm like, yay, Jane, you're still here. That's nice. But I believe a certain someone isn't here. Yarrow, I thought you were gonna bring more rates in. It's a lie. Nah, it's okay. It's fine. Well, when you find the names, let me know. I'd be interested to check out the channel as well, because I really would love to see, how different that is from Mark Rober, because I do enjoy watching videos like that. It is very inspiring, and it does perk me up and, you know, let me learn a new thing. Hey Minnie, welcome to the channel. We're having chats, we're listening to lofi music. If the lofi is too loud, let me know. We are chatting about a lot of things. So welcome to the chill and tea time with Myu Myu. I say tea, but it's technically closer to supper. Veritasium? Is that the name of a channel? Oh, okay, cool. The Veritasium. Let me go and check it out. Cause like I like Mark Rober, but like if he's quite similar to him, then that sounds like a channel I should follow. Wait, I feel like I've seen this guy before. Like one of the most recommended like channels I'm seeing is like what is success. One of the first few videos I'm seeing is success luck or hard work. Okay, that's a very fascinating one because I actually believe that success is a combination of luck and hard work. I actually have that personal belief. Okay, I will check out this channel. This looks fascinating. I think there are a few videos here I can see that I really would like to watch, so I will check that out. So thank you so much. I will check it out. Because it will be very interesting just to see how that is going. So yes. But hey Minnie, how is your day? Do tell. I am so interested. This is gossip session, and gossip session means we must all share in and tell everyone how things are going. Tell me. Normal day, nothing special. Really now, nothing special happened. So no dates with anyone, no nothing with your family. So it's just basically those lays and go to sleep day. Well, it's all of them just basically means you're gonna sleep, but like yeah. Or at least did you get any games done today? Now games are nice too. Sleep and eat. Yes, sleep and eat is the best. That is the best. I do so love being able to just sort of sleep and eat. Alas, sadly, being an adult means that sleep and eat is the least of your concern because everything else counts because you gotta do. And if you're living alone, it's all about doing your laundry. Then you've got to do the house cleaning. And then you've got to do the groceries. Being an adult is very painful. Adulting is adulting. You mean you guys play Genshin every day? I don't. Yeah, I definitely don't. I do not Genshin. I have yet to start Genshining, so like Genshin is probably the one few thing that I will have to look into. That is true. I probably only play Genshin when I'm like chatting with you guys. So I'll always be behind, but like we will play Genshin. We will all play Genshin together. I will at least try to get it started, and I'll fail getting it started, but like I will at least get it started. So that will be very interesting. We shall see how things goes. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully. Get an account from Jane. No, Jane is probably like putting a lot of money into it. I will not get an account from Jane because like I feel bad if I can just take that alone. Yeah, don't know how much money she's already put into that lah. Gotta pity her, okay? Pity her, please. It's just 2 5-stars, just stingy. Is that called being stingy? That's new. So what's your first? So how many? So how many 5-stars do you have in your first account? If that's your second account. Oh, sad gay life, sad gay, sad gay, sad gay. Well, like very straightforward. It's like I pity people, but not you. That's so sad. That should not be the case though. I mean, can't you see behind that there's Jane's just looking like with twinkly cryy eyes? Like why? 11, oh my god, 11 5-stars. That is amazing. Sheesh, girl. Cannot compete with that. Quick cray, y'all. It's 11 5-stars is a lot. No. See, that account has to be sold off. If she sells that account off, she'll get a lot of money out of it. Just sell it. You can just sell it and you get lots of money back in return. Ta-da! Meanie! That requires more tea. We're not having enough tea for fights right now. You guys just need more tea. We need more tea. Tea. Need more tea. Need more tea. Tea. Need more tea. More tea. How do you know her account isn't worth much? Have you seen all her 11 5-stars? Both of you are rich. Seen it all. Seen it all, done it all. Feel it all. Your 5-stars. Your 5-stars are his. Actually, watch your back, Jane. In before he actually just like grabs your account and be like, yeah, I can sell that off to. Wait, what? Zeno, you have more? Wait, how many do you have, Zeno? Don't tell me you actually scored all the SSRs. I will laugh if you score all the SSRs. Just saying a lot is not even everything, man. All the 5-stars, Zeno. You have all the 5-stars? Nani? What 5-stars? Lies! If you're a tadpole, then I'm a guppy. Like, I'm super guppy. Amino, welcome. Where are you from, Amino? Also Malay girl. Well, yes, I suppose I am a Malay girl. I am from Malaysia. I'm Malay tap tap for life. Viva la Malaysia and all our favorite food. I'm fairly sure you meant me. I am a Malaysian, and I suppose that just automatically means I'm Malay girl. If not otherwise, how would you call a Malaysian anyway? Because if you're from China, you're a China girl. Yeah, Malay from Malaysia. Like, I'm assuming that's what he meant. I could also be from, I suppose Singaporeans would be Sing? The Sing gal? It's almost sound like saying swingles, but not. But yes, Zeno, do tell me, how many 5 stars do you have? Actually, in fact, if we have to compare between everyone, Mini, how many 5 stars do you have? Do you think that you rank in the highest, the lowest, the mid-range? Or are we saying that Jane is probably at the lowest and everybody else up top? You have 13 SS 5 stars in Genshin Impact. Nice. If you play Genshin, please let me know. We are having a conversation about this because I have not played Genshin, and so apparently the tea time for today is who has the most 5 stars. And I guess like the definition of who trumps the most with the longest, biggest ego comes into play here, because everyone's trying to downplay the fact that they've got that many 5 stars. Now this is a battle brawl I like to see end with like a resounding victory. So apparently we're doing the counts. So okay, so you have 11. So basically we're just missing we're just waiting on, wait, hang on, Jane has also 11, doesn't she? Didn't Jane say she also have, oh no, Jane has about what, 11, 10? I'm fairly sure I saw like Jane said she had 11. So wait, so Zeno and Jane are in 11, Mini, you're in 13. So what does that make Yoru then? You deleted it within one day? Yeah, well, did you like it, or it was just more like the gameplay just annoyed the heck out of you? Because like I know when I tried it, I just couldn't get over the fact that it was very similar to Zelda. It was very open world, and I wasn't just used to just how the game worked in just the terms of navigation. I suppose that I would want to know where I was going, and I didn't want it to be super duper open world. 14, Zeno, what lies you uttered earlier? King of lies we have here. 14, 5 stars. You don't count the traveler, do you? The traveler does not count. Why are you counting the traveler? That's just like -1. You found it boring. The storyline boring or the gameplay boring? Because boring can be either or. Usually I find like even if the story is boring, if the gameplay of the mechanics is interesting, I'll be in it for it. But I know there are some people that prefer the story, and I think like a lot of times immersion in a game is always the story. The starting bit. Yeah, I think the starting bit is actually fairly slow. From my understanding, what I was told is that the starting bit is a little bit slow, and you kind of have to progress past like chapter 1, I think. Guys, help me out and let me know like your thoughts as well. But like my understanding is that if you get past chapter 1, chapter 2, you will get into the the bit where all the mysteries just sort of start getting chucked at you, and you get like mini reveals here and there about each character and different and it gets fleshed out a bit more. Oh, Zeno, you play for the soundtrack. I see. Wow. not that's very interesting because not a lot of people actually are in it for the soundtrack. So yeah. I mean, most people, they're all about their waifus and husbandos. So if you're in it for the soundtrack, then yes, it's a very different and refreshing take on why you would play a game. Funds for good soundtracks. Or you could actually just buy the CDs when they come out, because like I'm fairly sure they would also sell the soundtrack CDs, or even like online through online channels, and so that you can own those, and that will also contribute to the soundtrack creation. Yes, I am also streaming on YouTube. So I don't expect a lot of people to pop by my YouTube channel, but I am streaming on YouTube as well because I have a lot of people who told me that if you're starting out streaming, you might actually enjoy streaming on YouTube more because it's a lot easier to get people to come into the channel. But nah, it doesn't really work that way from what I'm seeing. I'm still getting a little bit of views from Twitch. I am relatively new, as I mentioned, or sorry, you've just came in, so I'm relatively new. Haven't exactly announced like a debut per se, and it doesn't really bother me as much because a lot of what I'm doing right now is sort of like an experiment, just to make sure that the stream is working, to also make sure that I am able to get most things set up. And it's working well because I know a lot of VTubers have got all the proper overlays, they've got proper backgrounds, the character looks amazing, like sweet ass, but I don't have those, and because I don't have those, I've got to start small and start somewhere, and that just means just going at it and just testing things out. Oh, あら。こんばんは。元気ですか？今から、お話時間タイムです。無駄話にしますよ。So, we're having chats and we're having tea. So, come in, come in. We are all having little gossip time. That's what we call tea time, and that is why we're doing this. Is there a 5 to 7 second stream delay? Well, that is interesting. So, well, let me put it this way. This is just the second day of testing a multi-stream. Probably with my next stream itself, I will consider just doing Twitch only, just to see how it goes. 12 seconds. Okay, that's interesting. So it's 12 seconds delay between both streams. Thank you so much for letting me know. This will actually help me. So I will try to turn off the YouTube stream then and see whether that will help in the future. I think still for today we're going with this and with Twitch and YouTube, but my next stream I will definitely switch it up a bit, so it'll be just purely Twitch, and then we can also see how that works there. Nothing stimulates you. Yeah, nothing will stimulate you except your waifu, Zeno. Your wife matters. Waifu, okay? Waifu is gold. Thank you for also liking my gray hair and my heterochromia. Yeah, so the delay there, definitely I'm gonna have to look into that. Thank you so much for letting me know. This is helpful information. So yes, next week you will catch me purely only on Twitch then, and then we'll see how that works out. But I'm also glad that you guys actually checked it out, so at least I know why there's this so-called reasonable lag. To be fair, I didn't make this ultra fast either, so that's also something I'm probably gonna make changes. That's it. I got offered some funds to improve my toaster of a computer, so let me be clear. Next week, if I'm able to get the money in by the start of the week, and coincidentally, but that's around the time where my paycheck comes in, I will actually have my computer fixed up so that I can actually, be streaming on a better motherboard, better RAM, and better CPU. And so in that sense, by that time, there shouldn't be a terrible lag, hopefully, because this really shouldn't be happening. That's it. There is some problems right now because apparently one of my hard drives did not connect, and I only just realized this after having it double checked. And so it's detecting the hard drive, but it's actually not connected to the hard drive for some reason. It could be that we need to reboot it, I'm not sure. And also because if we're changing everything else out, I definitely need to fix up I need to just make sure that everything gets to boot up properly, because again, yeah. Oh, are you using the Twitch app for it? Wait, are you guys on my do you guys have my Twitter page? Because I know or are you guys on my Twitter? Because I know Streamlabs also has a page for viewing itself. I'm not sure if it connects directly to Twitch or it's actually using YouTube instead. But you could also check out the Streamlabs link for my channel, and hopefully that's a lot faster. Hopefully it's a lot faster. Otherwise, oh man. Well, phone speed is faster. Your computer's no, I don't like handling streams tonight because I got a lot of things to do. So bye. Never gonna give you up. I can't. Every time I try, I can't because I feel like I'm want to laugh and giggle away. I'm not sure actually. I think that it shows a mixture of both, but and I think that it just chooses whichever's the main one, which I'm assuming that should be the YouTube one. Sorry for the noise. I'm actually gonna just quickly check as well. I'm sorry for the noise. But yeah, so it should actually just go for whichever is my main channel. If it's YouTube, then I'm fine if it shows YouTube, but the most important thing is it actually streaming properly there. That's all. That's it. I think that that Streamlabs is very peculiar because it allows you to multi-stream. You can't link one of whichever channel that you register it on. Oh, last you checked, it only shows YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, that's news to me then. So I guess now I know that it only just shows YouTube. So okay. Well, let's hope that it shows Twitch next time then. Cause that's actually the other channel that I'll be testing full time next week will be Twitch. So I do want to see whether it'll actually show Twitch or it will just only continuously just show YouTube. Well, we'll only know after we test next week, so we'll see. Like I said, this is all about just testing it out, especially when you're new. What you want to do is you want to do multiple tests, and the best way to do multiple tests is always to have people checking in and being able to have that conversation at the same time, just to see what they're seeing and hear what they're hearing. A lot of processing on my side. No, from what I'm seeing, there's really not at this point of time. Even in terms of CPU usage, it's basically just telling me it's only 22% CPU usage. So it's actually not causing a lot of processing delays. That's it. Because my internet speed is fine, but that's it. I am on a toaster computer, so we can't tell for sure if it's the toaster that is the problem or it's actually my actual computer. So we'll see by next week itself. By next week Friday, like I said, I should be able to change most of the parts here and upgrade it. So once I upgrade it, we can then finally tell whether it's, you know, it's because of multi-streaming, it's because of the PC specs itself. Because as I mentioned, my PC specs aren't that great. In fact, I can't even read it out to you guys because it is a very, very old PC that needs a lot of work. Now, please do not be alarmed. It's a toaster. I'm very, very willing to admit it that it's a toaster. I'm okay with a toaster, but it will get upgraded. So let's read out the specs. So right now I'm on an Intel iCore i5 4460. So it's Intel iCore i5 4460. And we are looking at 24 gigs RAM. A very, very odd choice, but it is 24 gigs RAM. In terms of motherboard, I'm on an Asus Tech H97 Plus. So this is a very relatively old one. In fact, like in terms of BIOS, it's telling me that the last update was in 2014. So you can imagine 2014 and we are now in 2022. Yes, it is 4th gen. It is 4th gen. In terms of RAM, I'm on a DDR3 RAM. So 24 gigs DDR3. But my GPU though, my GPU is still fine, and we're looking at a GeForce RTX 2060. So it's not to say that it isn't working. There's definitely going to be some throttling going on right now. But essentially, it is a toaster of a computer. So that's why if you see frame skips or lags, what happens usually is computer is actually going through that. Is my setup better than yours, Sora? I am so surprised. I thought mine was like really, really old and lacking in a lot of ways, because like, you know, I would ask a bunch of my friends and they're always saying that it's actually not sufficient for what I want to do. It's definitely not sufficient. Your PC is 5 years old. Mine, well, because mine is bought secondhand, so my understanding is that this is about 10 years old as well. It's just that the GPU is relatively new. The limit's on the processor. Yeah, but like, in order to... The problem with it is that when you change the motherboard, you kind of have to change everything as well. So it's not so simple as like, change just the processor and then it will work. Welcome back, Yoru. We're talking about how shitty specs my computer is. You missed out on the shitty specs computer as well. As always. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about 10 years old, and so that definitely needs to get upgraded. But like the instant that gets upgraded, everything else needs to change. Now, I've also got a non-modular. I'm thinking of getting a Gen 12, yeah. I am thinking of it. Hopefully it's not too pricey, otherwise I might have to go one gen below just to be on the safe side. You know, I am on an i5. I'm still toying whether I want to go to an i7 instead of an i5, only because that it would probably be a lot better, at least for the streaming purposes. Because I don't like lags and delays. So that's something that I'm looking into. But we'll see. I mean, if there's a good steal deal in Laoyat, I will take it in. Oh, without the GPU. I mean, it depends though. Like, is it compatible? The most important thing is whether it's compatible, right? Whether you go for AMD or Intel, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, as long as that it's able to handle the capacity for streaming. But yeah, Gen 12 is gonna be really expensive. Ooh. Shopee compared to Lazada? Oh, sorry, Shopee compared to Laoyat? Because, like, Laoyat is probably like, the cheaper place to get your PC parts. That's what a lot of people say. Like, even if you go through Shopee, at the end of the day, it's still Laoyat because you've got the, you know, warranty, you can return, it's a lot easier. With Shopee, it's not that easy to get that. You're using Gen 10? But Gen 10 should be fine as well, isn't it? Because that's what I'm thinking is like, I don't actually have to get the latest gen. I can get a few gens behind just as long as it's not at a level where it will just kill my PC. And also the power. The other concern is that the power should be sufficient. Although, yeah. Laoya scammed you in the past. Wait, which shop did you go to? Which shop did you go? Cause like there's only a few shops that like my family goes to, and those are the shops that they literally haggle with them non-stop. Cause my dad is one of those few people that window shops like Matt. So he'll go into a shop and he'll get the pricing, or he will just ask them questions. He'll go to the next shop and he'll just like do a price comparison just to make sure that he can get the lowest price. And like if it does not seem like the lowest price, he will just continue like holding on, because he's the kind of person who actually holds on quite well until he finds anything within his range, and then he'll be like, yeah, this I'll buy. Because my dad is that kind of person that actually does that. So. You work as an IT tactician. So basically you pulled the I know the real prices, now cough up. Well done, you. Well done. Yeah, that's true, right? I remember someone was saying that they got a motherboard that actually ended up frying on them on the day the warranty expired. And so that's my other concern as well, is that I am concerned that whatever parts I get is going to die on me after the warranty expires. And then it's just like all that money that you put into the computer has gone to waste. Like, I don't want that to happen. Welcome back, Amino. Welcome back. Oh, you've been building your own rig since 2007. Nice. Yeah, then you know what works and what does not. Amino, we're talking about my toaster over PC, and we are discussing PC parts. I don't know why it shows only just 3 viewers. I guess like my viewers come in and come out very often. In fact, like on it's like now it shows that there are 4 viewers. That's very sad. Clearly I don't have that many views, but that's okay. I guess like I am a very interesting person. not a very easy person to listen to. Yeah, that feeling, right? Like it's still like your PC is gonna die. It's a lot of money that you're putting in, and so a lot of people tend to get freaked out and be like, oh no, I don't dare to put in that much money. Oh no, whatever suggestion is gonna give to me, it's probably gonna die on me. Like, oh my god, no way. So people do panic about this very easily. And you know, it's understandable why they feel that way. You destroy a few K. Yeah, Sora, I think that's that feeling, right? Here we go. Zeno is going to be like a consultant for all of us. Oh, you're helping another streamer as well. Oh, see, Yoru is the best. He's such a helpful guy. He's just like, I'm gonna help all of you people be the best that you can be, the very best. It's like Pokemon, I choose you. Okay, that kind of best. Amino, you're also Asian. I see. Asian from where? Your Zeno, your son has like disappeared. You have to like text spam him a few times, like you're answer me. See the conversation from last night where he's like, oh, it's only on me. Nah, see, I knew he was gonna change his mind. Within like 5 minutes later, it's like, I found my new love now. And that name is dot 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 dot. Sign in fan with love. And the heart shape there. Ta-da! And then immediately silence. No sun. You don't know that yet. Well, Jane is in and out. Jane is in and out. She was here. She was here. She went off to do her own thing. And she comes in periodically. I think I see Jane a lot more than I do see you, Yoru. Amino, if you're still here, please let me know. Asian, whereabouts are you from? Do you have any difficulties with getting your PC parts? Because that is the discussion of the day. I thought you said you were helping a new streamer. So, how long have I been streaming Oh, you're from India! Well, welcome, welcome. In terms of how long I've been streaming or VTubing, so not long actually. In terms of streaming, I do stream, but it's mostly just to show my gameplay, and it's on Discord. Because I got a lot of friends and we do that. I used to VTubing / streaming on an app called Reality. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It's an iPhone Android app from Japan. So I was mostly there. But, you know, with recent changes that are happening on that platform, I've decided that it is not a place I will realistically see myself be on for long term. So I've decided to also branch out into actual PC streaming. So that's why I'm here now. So in terms of actual streaming on Twitch or YouTube, fairly new. Yeah, you could say like less than a week. It's a pretty famous app. Like it's been around for about 2 years now. It's gotten really big because anyone could go in there and easily be a VTuber because you are playing a VTuber persona. It is mostly for Japanese viewers, but like they've expanded, and so now it's worldwide. And so internationally, it is gaining more popularity, and I think a lot of Americans are on it. Yeah, I can read kanji, but it depends on what kanji that you're chucking at me. So, if there's a specific thing that you want me to read, I might be able to read it if I've learned it. Otherwise, I probably would not be able to read it. I can read comics just fine. Like like any simple like shonen comics, because they don't really use complicated words. And anything that's complicated is always what we call furigana, which is basically the alphabetical, like the Japanese hiragana and katakana, which they count as like their ABCDs. So I can read those, and that still help enforce what I'm reading. So as long as I know what the meaning of the word is, it's fine. Yama, maki, mizu, sui. 面白い. I've actually translated an adult H comic for a friend for their birthday. But it's a one shot, so thankfully like I could hide my embarrassment by actually locking up that piece of one shot. And it's from one of my favorite mangakas. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. He's called Mizuru K. So Mizuru K likes to do a lot of bitchy bitch kind of H mangas. So yeah. Man, am I glad that Jane is not here to listen to this conversation. But yeah, so I've done it before. Mizu, Yama. すごいすごい。まあ簡単ですけどね、これ。この全員漢字がまあ小学生の漢字覚えてますね。けどね。I do. I knew someone who actually has an experience editing for those kind of content for a long time. Now, very very sad, a very very good friend of mine, but very sad indeed because he passed away a few years ago, and we didn't actually get news of that because I lost touch with this person. But when I found out, I was really sad by the news because he has done a lot of amazing works in the last few years, and for all of us, you know, it would have been nice to be able to just I guess keep in touch again once more. In terms of paying much, no, because I did it, like when I did it purely as a birthday gift to someone else, not because I actually had generally had an interest in it. My understanding is it does pay a lot of money, so you know, if you are doing it as a freelancer, you're definitely going to earn quite a lot of cash out of it just translating the script. Now, obviously, most people wouldn't just be translating the script alone. They will probably also be offering some sort of like minor editing skills to edit the text and actually, you know, place them within the comic panels. So if they're doing all this Photoshop work, that's going to be extra money involved. Because I don't have those skills, so you know, that's why I just prefer to do it just more as a gift to someone, and it's okay. Got my first experience, realized that I probably would not do it again, only because like it's very straightforward in terms of like what the message you would see, but it also just means that the type of like, well, knowing how to mix up your sounds, yeah, you know, your ahs, your oos, the e's. Gift to Yoru then. What are we gifting Yoru? Yoru would be like, nope, too much stimuli, I need to get out of here. Yeah, you heard your name. Xeno was randomly chucking your name out. 1010. Totally after something. 名前聞こえるよね。うわ、やべって。Yeah, but when you call his name, he's like, ah, 名前聞こえますよ。何 that's basically his expression right there. どうやって何があ、ほんまWell, I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing it, that's all. He's like, I'm too busy for this. I have no time for anything. 何これしょうがないわ。Welcome back again, Amino. It looks like the stream really just doesn't like you that well, huh? It's like in, out, in, out. Dang. Welcome back, welcome back. Wow. On that note, like, it's only 2 more days before, like, the week, so, yeah. No, you're fine. The fact that you're being so sweet to the other guy is lovely. Zeno was like, why would you pick a guy or another girl? What is wrong with you? It's okay. It's okay. I hope this guy is worth it. I hope we can be friends. That's for sure. A new streamer dad. Ah, we've got a streamer dad, huh? Is he also VTubing or is he just doing like normal streams? Dang, we need to form a community around Yoru. It'd be like newbie streamer community with Yoru being like our cult leader, like Yoru guide us to infinity and beyond. You forgot your what? Yes, I know, a true Buzz Lightyear quote. GG, please don't. What? What? You're Buzz Lightyear, and then we have Zeno, and Zeno is basically Woody. Maybe it should be the opposite. I feel like Zeno's more of a papa guy, and that's like Buzz Lightyear. You forgot your comma? What? Wait, Jane does what now? I mean, also, these guys raided my channel the other day. And that's why, like, we're having these conversations going on, because I got to hear a lot of interesting gossip and gist here. It is 1:28 a.m. and I'm still interested to hear more gossips, and if you guys have other people, then it'd be like, bring more people in across. I am interested to chat with everyone, and I would love to hear your stories as well. Fun stories are always good to share, and I enjoy you know, listening in and being able to react and also respond to you guys. So this is tea time, and tea time means we need to enjoy ourselves with as much tea as possible. Yep. New streamer that. We're basically gossiping about everyone, including people that are here. That is true. That is true. Gossip should always be about someone that's not around, right? Because then they don't miss out on the gossip. But with that said, Yoru is helping a new streamer, and he still hasn't informed us who this new streamer is. So Yoru, you need to spill the beans as well. Let us know a little bit more about this new streamer. And yes, let us have chats about Jane. Now, what other juicy gossip do we have? Well, so right now my schedule is set for Fridays and Saturdays at 11 p.m. Plus 8 GMT, all the way up to anytime I feel like. So we're looking at you know, the earliest I will end a stream would be around 2 a.m. GMT, but plus 8 GMT, sorry, 2 a.m. plus 8 GMT. Otherwise, it can go up to 3 or 4 a.m. Plus 8 GMT. At the moment right now, because this is also a starting test stream of sorts, the intention is to actually kickstart and also check out, you know, and play around with everything. If I can, then I will. If I can, then I can also then just you know, continue on with making sure that and tweaking and making sure that everything works efficiently here, whether, you know, YouTube or on Twitch. And then after that, you know, what I'm hoping to do then is to then officially announce a debut, and then just, you know, get things running and do more daily streams. Up until that point, it is going to be only 2 days of streams here, so, you know, apologies in advance. It is not as consistent as most other streamers. I think a lot of streamers are doing daily streams. I'm just on 2 days for now, partly also because of work, so I just want to make sure that I've got everything set up first, and then I'll be able to do all that. Oh, so he's setting up his Twitch studio. Okay, but he's using OBS, because if he's using OBS, then that means that there's a lot more work involved than Yoru. But yeah, you raid on Fridays? Yes, of course, you can raid me on Fridays as much as you want. I mean, will we get the 150 subscribers? Because 50 is going to be really, really difficult to get. Yeah, that's what I heard. I realized that we're about like 2.5 hours behind each other. I have so my day job I do work with a lot of people from India, we're Indian companies, so I'm well aware that it is about like a 2.5 hours difference. Because I have to do a lot of meetings and I have to reactively always remind myself like 5 p.m. your time is my 7:30 dinner time. So I have like to set aside and make sure that I can meet all the meetings with any of my Indian customers for that. It took a month for you to get to 50. Wow, that's impressive. A month. I've set myself a month as well, but honestly, I think it might take longer just because like my type of streams is very low key. Zeno, if he starts like if a stream initiates every time you start taking a poop, that's a problem. But and that also just means that Yoru is a genius at setting things up to capture you in the most flattering of lights. A month of consistency. Wow. Well, yeah, it's 2021 up to like 2022. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. A month of not missing an evening stream. Yeah, I think that's gonna be really difficult because my line of work encourages a lot of times, and I can't actually be doing streams from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. because like if I do that consistently, I'm probably gonna drop dead the next day. Like I'm not gonna be able to work efficiently. So I wouldn't actually want to do and push myself beyond a certain acceptable limit. Like the weekends, probably will be able to do a little bit more, but weekdays not so much. If I need to, maybe I'll do like a 3-day stream, a Saturday Sun. I'll switch it up where it's Saturday and Sunday, where like it's the afternoons and I do a longer stream then. That could potentially be something I'm willing to afford, but I can't imagine doing like a whole month consistent streams on a weekday. Weekdays not my days. But like Yoru, so how many view accounts do you have right now, subscribers? Because like I would assume that since you started since June 2021, you should have by now like 1,000 subscribers or more. If you do, hats off, man. I know someone who did like, she didn't do like an everyday stream, but she was doing like 12 days of she was doing like 12 hours worth of streams because she was playing games, right? And she's got like 1.5k subscribers right now, which I was like, whoa, that's a lot. Like it's not a lot, but like it's a lot more than how many I have right now. So yeah. Short streams counts too. Well, if it's short streams, I don't mind because I can do like 30-minute burst streams, but like 30 minutes too short. It doesn't feel like I'm giving enough to people. That's it. I think 30 minutes for a catch-up stream, yeah, that's fine. I could probably just cobble together into something fun. I'll have to look into it. I need to plan out the schedule because like right now for these, because I expect it to be a test stream, I don't really have a plan per se. It's just more like I'm just winging it as I go along. But I am, once I do it more consistently, the idea is to actually plan out a schedule of actual events or things that I want to play out, or the conversations that I want to have, topics of discussion, and then I'll do that. 69 followers is nice. Well, 669 is a very nice number. Yes, that is true. I'm so sorry, you can't see the sus look on my face, but I have a sus look here. Do I watch anime? I do actually. I do watch anime. But I am selective with the anime that I watch because I'm part of the light novel translation group of people, and so a lot of the animes today are animes that I actually enjoy reading the comics or the light novel versions of it. So to be honest, there is not a lot of animes that I now watch or dedicate time to, purely because like the contents are an adaptation of a light novel or a manga already. Now the funny thing is like the light novel that I translate, it's about two geeks that are into anime and manga, and that is actually a discussion that came up where, if you're a true fan, you should be checking everything out, but you can also be a fan that is very specific and wants very specific things. So yeah. Yeah, that's true. I think like I end up getting a certain range of targeted viewers on in a very certain time, and it's a very certain a niche time. Why my understanding is that a lot of VTubers who do this full time, they get a lot of viewerships, but that's also because they have really shit sleep patterns. So they are actually sleeping at 6 a.m. in the morning because they are streaming within what they call the American hours, where they can catch American viewers, and these American viewers are the ones that actually bring all the money in. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I have a full-time job, and I do not intend to make this my full-time career just yet. Not until I maybe peak. If I peak, then great. So up until that point, it's going to be difficult. So an hour on weekdays, and then over the weekends, yeah, that definitely can help me. I can definitely do those timings. That will definitely be something possible. 10 to 11 p.m. is quite early though. We'll have to see how that goes, because there is a game that I do play. So I don't play Genshin, right? But I play Ragnarok Online, and 10 to 11 p.m. on weekdays tend to be the time zone where a lot more of the activities happen. So yeah. I can try it for a week as a trial. Probably not this week, because like I said, I got to get the computer fixed up. And that means that if I pass this computer off to the IT shops, they are definitely going to take some time to, fix things up. Yeah, I could try and see. I mean, like, you guys popped out, right? So I could give it a try. Not this upcoming week, the following week, to see that. I'm streaming on degenerate hours. What? Bro. What counts as degenerate hours, huh? Tell me right now. What counts as degenerate hours, huh? But variety streamers, yeah. I think it's good to have variety. So I will have to plan it out. If I'm gonna do something like that, I need to plan out like days that I get to rest and just sort of like chill and relax. And then see what are the times that works out well. Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, on that note, right? I really wish I could. Have you guys heard of Sengoku Runs? I really miss playing that game. It's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games to play. It's very tactical, so I love those. I love those kind of games. People looking for fun before sleep. This is when you turn into the R18 streams. I'm so sorry, this is not an R18 stream. This is technically an R15 streams. And so that means that anything that we are chatting about is below moans and groans and any sexy details. Yep. Not available on my stream, sadly. What? We can what everything. If you're 15, I would like to remind you that this stream is technically an R15 stream. So whatever we say here is technically an R15 stream. Can I write the title? What title am I supposed to be writing? Yes, Yoru, you are 5. And if you're 5 years old, I will treat you like a 5-year-old, which means now is bedtime. You should be in bed by now. Do you want to get spanked, little boy? Off to bed now. Go on, off to bed. Should I just be putting R15 in my title? The game earlier, the title of the game that I supposedly had earlier. You're 5 in dark years. Well, wonderful. You're almost dead. Let me see. me see if I can get my Twitch chat up again, because like earlier I removed it. Sorry for the noises, but I had actually turned it off briefly because I wanted to check some things out. So let me just quickly go to my channel. Oops, actually, video producer. Let me just make sure that there are no sounds, because I do not want you guys to have like the double echo burst. And there we go. And so you wanted the title of the game earlier. So the title of the game earlier that we were streaming is called, oh, the R18 game. Oh, yeah. So it used to be, I think it used to be free and available on the internet, but not anymore. So I'm fairly sure that it is right now, in terms of like the actual game itself, I'm fairly sure like right now it's actually been licensed off to a different company, so you might have to buy it officially from them. So you'll have to just check it out. Sengoku Runs. It's a really good game. It's tactical based. It's a bit pervy, but with the right amount of comedy in there. It was actually my first exposure to the Run series. So if you are looking for a hitch game that you would like to play with a lot of comedy, this is the one for you. Phasmo? No, I do not have Phasmo. Would you recommend it? 37 in human age. I do not have Phasmo, but like, is it recommended? If you think that it's recommended, I wouldn't mind checking out Phasmo. What are you about to do? Now tell me, please. What are you about to do? I used to have Steam, but like I lost my Steam account. So like if we are playing Phasmo, I do not mind. I'll just need to create like a new Steam account to be able to play. Unless you're sharing it to me, I don't mind. Hang on, what the heck is this? Hang on. It's an Fuck! No, actually, I take it back. I am not buying, like, I am not playing Phasmo. No, sorry, son. I am not playing Phasmo. Thank you very much. I will get out of here. Yeah, see you in the next stream. Bye, Amino. Bye. Yoru, no. I take it back. I will not play it. No, I hate horror. I'm like the kid that will scream out loud at any horrors. I kid you not. So there used to be this there's a few like horror movies out there, right? And I am one of those few people who, when I watch a horror movie, are easily freaked out by things. And what do I mean by being freaked out by it? So I don't like sounds. I think if I'm playing a horror film, for a horror game, I probably have to lower down the sound because I will just freak the heck out. And what will happen is, hey Mini, welcome back. Apparently, Yoru's trying to get me to go into Phasmo. Yeah, right. And so like I can't have the sound out because I will freak out. I freak out over jump scares as well. And I think that it's the joy of horror games or horror movies, right? It's like you are meant to freak out. I swear to God, Yoru just wants to play it with all of us, just so that he can see our reaction, like how we're gonna react to the game when we're playing it. Oh my God, tell me about it. You know how X-Files is not technically horror? It's just more like mystery and sci-fi, right? But there are some episodes of X-Files that I don't know why I shouldn't have watch them because like I can't sleep after I watch X-Files. So annoying. It's so annoying. Wait, we can play Overcooked. I think, hang on, let me check my Epic. I need to log in to Epic to see whether I did actually buy the 2 games when they were free. Give me 1 second to just check Epic. The Green Goblin in Spider-Man? Seriously? Not even horror movies. Wait, hang on. I might have Overcooked. I need to double check my account right now. Let me see if I can log into my account first. Now it's because I'm fairly sure. I should have an Overcooked account. Let me just very quickly put in my email address. Wow, you know, one of the things I do hate is when you have to verify your account and then they go like, oh, do you see anything that looks like a boat? I don't know, something that looks like a boat and a plane both look like a boat to me. Do you see more boats? Okay, I've given you 2 boats. Now lock me the heck in. And then it just spins forever. Waiting, loading. Oh, I got in. Wonderful. Okay, so I've got in. Why is Genshin Impact even in the Epic Store? And I even see Stranger of Paradise in the Epic Store. What? Why is that here? Do not make sense to me whatsoever. Redeem code, subscriptions, transactions. I do. So I have Overcooked and Overcooked 2. So guys, I have Overcooked 2. I'm fairly sure Overcooked 2 is possible to be a multiplayer, so I have it. Horror High Key, City Skyline. I picked for the Singapore server, not really play it there though. Fair enough. Interesting. Okay. Are we ruining franchise with Overcooked? When I played it, all I realized was that anyone who's very authoritative will start barking orders and everybody else will just be mindlessly trying to, like, you know, carry their dishes. Well, we've only just known each other, so like, how weak is the friendship gonna get, huh? Who knows? Maybe this might be as weak as you expect it to be. It's like Yoru buying lots of games. Oh, there's a lot of games that are on sale as well, right? Spring sales. No. I'm gonna be spending all my money just upgrading my PC. I should not be spending money on games at all, because I can't. Which goblin superpower? Which goblin superpower are you referring to? You're not a sad gay. It's okay. In-game leaders are fun. It's always nice to see someone do, like, complain. Oh, not. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's so sad. I can't believe you pulled that on me. Dang it. How did I fumble that easily? Dang. Shizu! Hello! Hey Shizu! How are you? Shizu! Welcome to the tea time with Myu Myu! We're here for gossips, we're here for games, we're here for everything. So how are you doing? What's up? Tell me. Tell me. Are you doing okay? If you are, give a shout out there. So you can hear in the background some Lofi. So I've got Lofi playing in the background. So if you think it's too soft, then yeah, let us know. This has to be a series. What is going to be a series? Like tea time with Myu Myu? It will be. I do intend to keep up having like tea time sessions where we can have tea and we can have gossips and we can have little lovely chats. Hopefully we get like more people in and then we can have lots of gossip chats time. Oh, you're about to go to sleep again. Oh, I'm so sorry that I am catching you only when you're about to go to sleep, but I hope that we can catch you a little bit earlier next time. Oh, it's okay. It is a tiring day, hasn't it? Yeah, yours, right? Have you eaten yet? If you have not ate, please get something in you. Do not sleep on an empty stomach. You should never sleep on an empty stomach. Make sure you at least get your tummy full. If you need to get McDonald's, go ahead and get some MacD in you, because at least there is something better than nothing. A bit earlier is not the same as a lot though. Ooh, once again reminding me, Shizu, are you a succubus? Or are you saying that that when you go to bed you're gonna be able to eat people's dreams like a Baku? I mean, who knows? If she was streaming and there was hearts flying everywhere, then yeah, that gets eaten up real fast, real quick. Real yummy and tasty too. Zeno's like, eat me! Zeno, if this is Hannibal Lecter, then you need to, like, you know, saw off every parts of your body. Just so that Shizu can have a taste. You know, you got to, like, really cook it real good. Just a very sussy girl, huh? Shizu, we should do a collab one day. So we can have sus time. I'll probably be like the straight man that's like, what? Did you say what now? And I'll give you that, like, the ha, like the ha meme with Pikachu there, and it just stares out and go, yeah, that's me. Just imagine my face as Pikachu's meme, the Pikachu meme here. You know that a leech has to be is a kind of parasitic creature because it has to, like, leech onto someone else, suck their blood to grow big, fat, juicy again. So basically you're a vampire, Zeno. So who are you gonna, like, wamp off? We can have sus time right now. How? Where? When? We need, like, a little quiet little corner so that we can do sus time. Alone is the best. That's what I've been reassured. But yes, Shizu, let's do sus time. Let's plan out something so we can, like, have sus time. Which leech were you thinking of? Yeah, well, have you not, like, ate actual leeches? Because leeches can actually be eaten. I kid you not. You can actually eat a leech. I have seen people do it before. I've actually seen a documentary on that. So if you want, I can actually share a video of that sometime later. Shizu, if you have Twitter, let me know and I will follow you there, and I will also share that juicy video with you. Otherwise, I wonder what kind of leech are we referring to? Do tell, do tell. Gigi Shizu. Well, it's not over until the fat lady sings, as they say. Yeah, leeches are like big juicy sausages. Very squishy ones too, but big juicy sausages. Have you not seen how a leech looks like when it's been properly fed? Like, let me find like a video to share with you of like an actual thing. Although apparently leech is like, apparently there are actual, like, you don't eat, you can kind of eat leech, but it's not the same. Ultra free refill. If you're a BBC kind of girl, then let me share this link with you. It is I think it's a Heston Blumenthal, because it's from one of his series that he did where he goes around trying random things. So yeah, that one with the leech thing. Yep. There is nothing that she can't be satisfied with, I'm fairly sure. I mean, this part of the world has some interesting things. You can't ever say that you can't be surprised by them. Now, hang on. Let me see if I can find your Twitter. De Ijo Japan. Fusakeru na yaru tomo. Ikawainja. And a follow. So just followed you. Ta-da! Oh, hey, you are on reality too, Shizu. Nice. I can see that you are on reality. Cute. I like your avatar. It's cute. I'm innocent. I'm definitely innocent. I'm a super innocent person. I don't know anything. I only know stories, but I don't know anything. I'm very, very innocent. Can't you see I'm sweet 16 at heart? I do think it's the real BBC. See? Super innocent. It is so easy for me to go like, I didn't know what these are. Like, Big back cocoa, huh? Will I? Is that so? I don't know about that. That really depends though. If that's my type. That's not my type. I know for a fact what my type is. My type is pretty girls. I mean, the instant you say it out, and if Twitch decides to ban you guys, I'll be so sad that we're no longer here and we can't actually chat. That would be such a shame if you get us all banned. Wow, it's just like the Sarong Party girls, the SPG girls, the girls that like to chase after white guys, as they call it in Singapore. funny. You can see how like is that what we're gonna do? We're all gonna play with like virtual characters in OnlyFans. That's never gonna happen. I actually know someone that's on OnlyFans, and she's a really good pole dancer. I am into pretty girls. I am into pretty girls and I'm into pretty guys. I like seeing pretty things in front of me. It's like, how can you not have the hots for Angelina Jolie? She's pretty mighty damn fine. Rachel Weisz was like a childhood crush when I grew up. Brandon Fraser, I don't know whether I would count Brandon Fraser as a cute guy, but I think like most of the guys that I like have pretty feminine features anyway. You know, because obviously you've got your Japanese and Korean guys, and they look very feminine. Have you seen how feminine they are? They look like they could pass off as girls if you put a wig on them. So Korean guys do have that look. Do you count yourself as pretty? Are you a pretty boy, son? Oh, you're pretty. Oh, so you're a pretty boy, huh? Your skin is dark, but isn't it the typical cocoa? It's not technically a like super BBC in your terms. It's just cocoa. No, it's Milo. Actually, the right word is like your skin is Milo. It's the color of Milo. Yoru, you're not pretty. You got burned on the beach recently. Okay. How long were you on the beach sunbathing for? Cause like, there's no way anyone would get burned that easily on the beach unless like you were out there and you fell asleep, and you didn't put any suntan block, and therefore automatically burned. See, 6 hours. You're a half-baked Asian. Don't worry, I'm also half-baked. I look like I've been sun-kissed very gently, and then I have the yellow tones somewhere. Dark, and your sisters are silky white. You were born when the slide was out. Sure. And I'm also very certain that it's also because your sisters probably put a lot of like whitening lotion on themselves. And then they make sure they don't go out in the sun at all, otherwise they can't be silky white. I'm fairly sure they also use a payong, you know, to shield themselves as they go out. You can't achieve silky white without that. You're Chinese, but certainly not white. Some Chinese can look white. I have seen some Chinese look super pale, and again, it's the achievement of actually being able to stay indoors and not go out. Banana, yellow on the outside, white on the inside. Yellow on the outside, white on the inside, and definitely do not speak an ounce of any Chinese dialects. So given the fact that you are so-called Chinese, what is a dialect that your family speaks? Because, you know, you may not speak it, but the older generation do. So I'm curious now, what is the dialect that you speak? Ikut lah. Weh, kau tak ada? Have you heard of cosmetic surgery? You know, like Michael Jackson style, tukar to white. From black become white. Yeah, the yellowish white skin is quite common. That's true. That's very true. I think, yeah, generally it's like yellowish white, or it's like a little bit brown. It's like soft yellows, like not to the gangrene yellows, but like soft yellows. So yeah, you've got those. Naturally. You know how many people crave to be purely white, and then you look at the white people and they crave to be purely black? Sometimes I'm baffled by the mystification behind the fact that we are chasing skin colors as well. Or what we define as like actual proper. Your dad doesn't speak Chinese at home. No, that's fine if he doesn't speak Chinese at home. But when you say Chinese, are you defining it as as Mandarin? 中国? Because like you know, Chinese has so many different dialects, and so when you say that, I am curious to know like what dialect or what language do you specifically mean? Your sister has dark red hair color, not brown nor black. Ah, interesting. Dark red hair is very rare to see. So that means that you are mixed then. You have to be mixed to actually have that dark red hair color, because generally speaking, I think most Malaysians are brown and black. You are a non-Chinese speaking Chinese. What? Yoru, you actually speak Chinese? Holy crap. Please enlighten me. Teach this pathetic scum of the earth that does not speak Chinese at all. Chinese. A mix of male and female. Yeah. Mixed blood, huh? Hey, mixed blood. No wonder. So pretty. Because when you've got mixed blood, you always tend to look pretty. You went to a Chinese school, Yoru? Hell. That is surprising. Not everyone goes to a Chinese school. And then also Shizu, Hokkien. I only know one phrase in Hokkien. Japao bo. Japao bo, which I know is like asking like, have you ate? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think that it means like, have you ate? You can correct me if you've heard it, then I'm fairly sure you would be able to correct me. But wow, you went to a Chinese school. Doesn't that mean that you can actually read and write Chinese as well? Dang, you're really good at this. Because like I can't. Like I may know Japanese, but it doesn't count as actually knowing Chinese. So yeah. Not anymore, but spoken? You switched after. But you can read the basics. Oh, nice. Zeno, your ancestor was a descendant from... Oh, but if you're descended from Thai blood, then Thai blood has a lot of really, really pretty faces though. Yoru's next tier level, he's basically God if he can actually like achieve godhood. Did anybody say Yoru's God? You learn hiragana and kanji to refresh a bit of your Chinese in you, but you do realize the language is still a little bit different, right? The meaning of the words are different, right? Yes, Zeno is a noble. Yeah, see, Zeno is rich. I'm just like going to bow to like, oh, you mighty lord. Kaya gila. No, don't worry. Shizu is like, it's not about that, it's just more like you are noble, and so we shall all just be in awe of you right now. I can't make that sound too much. Every time I make that sound, I sound like an orca. Like a whale going, ah! Yeah, once taken already sold, okay? There's like it's like those signs for houses, right? Where you put a plaque in front and it just has one line that says sold. Taken. There's no such thing as a sugar daddy catalog. I would be nicer if I can get a sugar daddy catalog. Actually, on that note, makes me think that I should actually set up the PayPal. Be like, yeah, guys, donate to like me getting like full proper nice like overlays and stuff like that. You are so lucky you don't get banned on my channel, Amino. But to be fair, it's only because I'm lazy to do banning right now. You're just so lucky. Wow, Zeno. The Sultanate of Kelantan, that is... Wow. Yeah, I'm so glad that you're not actually, but it just means that you are at a certain level where we're all like, what? No way, get out. You're pulling a leg, right? Because that's way too outlandish for words. It's like scary. Wait, hang on. Shizu, are we saying that I'm sus? What do you mean by that? Am I sus? Am I sus? Do I look sus to you guys? I've told you I'm innocent. I'm a freaking innocent fluff. What the heck? I'm innocent as like cherry pie. Super innocent, okay? You mean if you do donations? Yeah, Zeno would be like, yeah, if I donate this much, you have to sell your soul to me. I'll probably put it up there just cause like, why not? I can't play fastball. I can't. I don't even have fastball. I don't have fastball at all. I don't know. Let me start at the very top. I don't have Steam at all, which means I don't have fastball. And if I don't have fastball, it means I can't play fastball. And that's a good thing. Da 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 da. And that way, I will always never play fastball. Do you see where this is going? I can avoid all the horror games on Steam, or I'll start screaming out loud when I play them. Oh, it'd be so fucking terrifying. God save me. I don't think Allah will save me that easily, no, but like, God save me. One, make Steam. What, two, some buy the game. No, you see how much it costs? It's like 19 USD for fastball. No. No. I'm about to spend money, a bit of my money as well on like upgrading this PC baby. So like, you know, for better streams. So I might as well just upgrade and like cry my hearts out for the upgrade. And then in the near, very far future, then only consider Steam. Otherwise it'll be like buying so many Steam games and then I'll fall down that same trap that everybody else does, which is overbuy, never play, staring at you going like, but don't you love me? I mean, if you're shouting fastball, then okay, I don't mind playing it. But like, if Yoru isn't shouting me fastball, then nah, no fastball for today. I'll probably have to find like some like other game that I can download to play that will run on my toaster computer for horror. Someone said Slenderman is good, but a part of me is I think Slenderman is more on the other brink of it, and I don't know, it potentially, right, I might not actually scream. people just come by just to hear you scream. What? She's what? I don't know if people will actually hear me scream when I'm doing it. And also, I think it'll be too loud because I have my mic like really close to me. I might actually have to like push my mic back a bit because like when I scream, I'm gonna scream freaking loud and it's gonna be very ear piercing. I don't think that that's great. I don't mind if people come into my streams when I'm sneezing though, because apparently I sneeze like a rabbit. But there's the other thing is that I'm not sure if I'll be so terrified by the horror games that I'm playing that I end up in a silent phase, because like I know like when I'm trying not to panic, right, there's that part of me that just stays silent and just stares at the screen and go like that. I'm not sure anyone's interested to watch me go like a robot. This bitch is rolling from the left to the right to the center to wherever. A roly roly poly, roly roly poly, a roly 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 poly. I will laugh at that when that happens though. Do they like that? Do they now? So they like to hear people roly-poly their way through? Well, I can continue going as much as they want. I don't mind. We can have all day long. Wow. They take such delight and pleasure from that, huh? Well, like I say, if you guys are shouting me, Phasmo, I don't mind playing it. Like, I don't mind playing with you guys if you guys are shouting me Phasmo. Although I really am terrified to play alone, because I'm going to be playing alone at like this unforsaken hour. I won't be able to sleep if I play on that unforsaken hour. 50 plus followers since that day. Wow. Play horror games a lot. No. No. Kawaii. Yeah, but the degenerate hours if I was playing like a game like that. Yes, if I was playing any other game, whatever hours I'm playing, it's perfect hours. What are you talking about? If I'm playing like Persona, this is perfect. Scary the cat scream of instant follow. What the heck? Easy clickbait. Wow. I mean, I suppose like as long as the title of your stream as well as a clickbait, then yeah, why not? I do need to figure out how to set it up so that people can actually chuck things at me, because I've seen some streams where like they can easily like chuck things at like the streamer itself, right? Like where they click a button and it just like things are like thrown at them. I feel like that's actually what they're going to do. Like, I should have that so they can like chuck things at me when I'm like about to cry. It's like, I'm crying right now, I want to die, I want to quit. And then all I see is like a whole wad of cash get chucked to me, because yes, I would love that. The follower farmer. Shizu, are you saying that you found... How many follower accounts have you grown now? Because you're basically saying that's instant follow, but people are instantly following you for screaming out loud. What? What's wrong with a bit of advice? Nande. I'm innocent, that's true. I'm an innocent little thing. Ooh, she's a huge streamer. What? No, wait. How? What? What's your follower account then? You're a huge streamer, huh? あ、先輩教えてくれる？お願いします。まあ、たくさんいろいろわからないだから、まあ、お願いします。どうか、この本物の若い人に教えてくれる。I'm gonna do something sassy, but I'm innocent. An innocent person should not be doing something sassy. I'm super innocent at heart. I can't do anything sassy. I can just feel all of that sassiness like flowing elsewhere. Co op with her. Whoa. Just, you're a succubus. You might as well just say you're a succubus. Oh, Lord. Definitely a succubus. I think like when I go on Shilzu's streams, it'll be like succubus meets innocent, yo. I can actually see that happening. So we're starting with fastball, guys. Seriously, you guys gonna have to like get me fastball, and then we can play fastball together. We'll just do it as like a collab stream where both of us are streaming on stuff from our streams. Shields will be like, "This is your senpai teaching you how to play fastball in the best way possible that you can overcome fastball." What? Fine. Hang on. Let me go just get Steam first. Let me go make a Steam account first. Welcome to Steam. Sign in or install. Wait, I'll just do the login first then. Cause like I said, I gotta like get my PC fixed up. One of it is I'm actually trying to install a new terabyte hard drive, so I'll have Steam installed there, so that way like it doesn't take up too much space and stuff. Join Steam. Okay, let's click the join Steam button. Let's go. How am I actually doing? If I don't do it now, I kid you not, right? I won't ever do it. So I'm just going to like sign in right now and get it over with. Or I'll forget, and if I forget, I just probably won't do it ever again. So okay, let's go. I'm really reevaluating my life choices right now. I'm reevaluating all life choices right now. Oh, this I'm not a robot. It's like, you're a robot. Whatever choices you made, you're definitely a robot. Waiting for you to confirm. Wait, Caddy is not playing fastball anymore? Really? So what is Caddy playing right now then? Seriously, I need to meet this elusive Caddy. She sounds interesting and fun. Okay, there we go. Please return to the account creation window. You have completed your registration. And I have logged in, so I'm signed in to the account now. Yeah, you won't be the only one screaming. So now I've gotten the Steam account. So now I've got a Steam account, and I'm really regretting my life choices and the fact that I'm actually going to be playing a horror game. I was telling myself I wouldn't have to play a horror game, but looks like we're playing a horror game too. So damn it. 1001 things, and all I can feel is like, oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. I think like I've died. Internally, I've died right now. Cause like, yeah. My screen froze already. Huh. Interesting. That's not true. It has been connected. And I've been like freaking out or trying to get this whole thing set up. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Stream is like, we're gonna be a total bitch to you. Take that. The refreshing the chat as well. So scary. Wait, did you actually say some offline? Really now? What? Really? Really? I didn't die 100%, but like I think I died because like I decided like, cause I signed up for Steam, right? So now I'm regretting my life choices because I've signed up for Steam, and clearly my life choices for this is, you know, boiled down to the fact that like I'm going to be playing a horror game. Like no. I regret all my life choices and my decisions right now. This is not something that I should ever do again. Nyo indeed. Nyo. Nyonya. Well, it's okay. I at least get it. Your stream dies often. Yes, I feel so sad when that happens because I'm like, no, you should be working. Why are you not working? And it's like, I derped on you to dopey help you. Sorry, I could not help it. I had to pun it because my brain wants to pun it. I can't help myself. The puns are real. Couldn't help myself. And so, yeah, I did get the Steam account, but like, I really am slowly regretting my choices of getting like Steam right now, because like, I'm gonna be screaming like a maniac. I'm not sure if I'm prepared to lose my voice. I think like the day that I have to do a lot of screaming, you will just see me like taking lots of lozenges and be like, yeah, just gotta make sure everything is okay. Ooh, click on an attractive button to set your thing up. Create a custom URL. You can have us. Do not display my location. Let's hide everything else. Okay. There we go. There we go. And so now I have my own Steam ID with the actual word Myu Myuism. Ta-da! You can set your own avatar. You can set your avatar frame. Ooh, I need to play with this later. You can set a profile background, which has to be my teal color, because teal is pretty. Default theme, cosmic. which is a bit of a purple there. Why not? A little purple will never hurt anyone. Cause I like purple. Purple's cute. So there are derp. My internet is the best. Ta-da! There we go. That is my that is my direct Steam. Although again, that's it. Regretting my life choices. So many life choices that should not be made has been made. Today, what am I doing today? Where like 30% of my life's like, have I? There we go. Alright. Lots of things to do later. And then, I think like the others are probably like I don't think the others are coming back in later, so should I end the stream now? Cause like it is fairly late. It's like 2:35 a.m. Ooh. Did they die? They died too? Aww, if they died too, I feel bad for them then. It's like, oh, dang it, guys. Lol. No, it's okay. It's nice to have chats as well. I'm really glad that you're here as well, Yoru. No, that's fine. You can bring the other guy over and we can be friends as well, which will be great. Ta-da! Zeno, thank you. Thank you for the game. I apologize in advance. You guys are going to hear me scream like a maniac. We're all gonna cry and we're all gonna die. Oh my god. You'll probably just hear me like going like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then after that, before you start hearing me praying, it's like, oh, dear Lord, please save us from all this. I'll be like doing that. I'll be like suddenly gonna go find a joystick and like start praying like that. Or do like whatever, I don't know, whatever prayers that everyone has. Maybe I need to like Facebook God and just start bowing down. Going like, no, save me from all these ungodly beings. Oh, we have to add each other to give the game. Yeah, I think that's a thing, isn't it? Just carry a crucifix the whole time. My character's gonna have to carry a crucifix the whole time then. Dang it. You just see me going like, no. Oh, you have to search friends or add them. I see. Is that so? Now, tell me, was that effective for Shildo? Did it actually work? If it didn't work, then I think that advice doesn't help depending on what you believe in. That's a problem. So let's see how things goes. Because Yeah, let's not die. I don't want to die. I'm starting to think like, oh my god, we might just. You say that, but like, I'm easily like scared from a lot of things. Like, I have not played Devour as well. I don't even want to know about Devour now. Like, let me tell you, like, when I was overseas, I was walking on a road alone at night, and I kid you not, I freaked out over the sound of my own footsteps because I kept imagining somebody else making that sound until I stopped and paused and then was just paying closer attention to the sound, and that was like what, after like 6 times of walking on that path alone, freaking out over my own footsteps. Very well done, me. After that, I would carry a bell with me because for some reason the sound of bell distracted me from the sound of my own footsteps, and so it doesn't sound as though like, you know, I was scaring the shit out of my shit, scaring myself shitless. So yeah. So guys, that's a problem. It's not scary, sis. Says the guy. It's definitely not scary, huh? I guess that Yoru is like horror king. The simple conversation starter. Oh, how's my day? My day was going good. So my dad's back, and it's nice because he came back from out of state. So it's nice to be able to spend like the next 2 days with him. So I think by now you can ascertain that I am definitely not Malay. I'm Chinese. I'm Asian. So tomorrow is apparently the graveyard sweeping day for my family. And yeah, I'm a bit of a daddy's girl, but like graveyard sweeping day, and so my dad's actually back more to visit my grandmother's graveyard and, you know, pay his respects to his mother. So we're actually going tomorrow for that, and just so that he can do his prayers, and then after that he will be heading back to the other state that he's residing in now on Monday. So it's sad. I'm a daddy's girl only because I wasn't really a daddy's girl until I went to uni, until I went overseas actually, because I didn't have a lot of interactions with my dad. I only had majority of my interactions with my mom, and so and for the longest of times I misunderstood my dad. It's really funny, I guess, like, it's because like at that point in time he was working a lot, and so we didn't actually have chats. But then you know, now that we're, you know, of a certain age, it's a lot easier to talk to him, and he's retired, so that also helps. And part and parcel of that also means that I got to know him as a person, and getting to know him was great. And part of that was because I used to think I was more like my mom, but now I know I'm more like my dad, and it, you know, it connects me because now I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. So that just means that my personality, like parts, bits and odd bobs and pieces of it, is actually more similar and aligned to my dad in values than my mom. So, you know, it's a good to know thing, and so that's why I'm more of a daddy's girl now, because I'm spending a lot more time to get to know him, and also to bond with him, because I missed out on that during my childhood. So it's nice. It's nice. So I'm really happy to be able to spend some time with him. I am looking forward to tomorrow. Technically, I need to be awake by 6, but like, I'm still on this stream. Don't worry, I'll eventually hit the bed. I'm just here right now because like I'm checking everything out and seeing if there's anything that I would actually do. And also I'm looking forward to a commission a live 2D eventually, because this is 3D and it's really nice and all with like the flowy hair, but I also would like a 2D, so gotta look into that, gotta see how much that's gonna cost me and check how that works, because it'd be nice to be able to have something fun and different for a change. So why not? Can check it out and see how it goes. You guys don't sleep that early, do you? I feel like yesterday was the same. We were up here till like 3 in the morning. Now if you're using me for white noise, Yoru, I know. My friend code. Where am I gonna get the friend code? Jeez. Is there like a friend code there? Oh, right, gotcha. Let me share my friend code with you. Hang on. Wait. I think I found it. It should be this one. What? I can ASMR it to you, that's no problem. 1 2 9 8 4 0 8 0 3 1. I repeat, the Steam friend code is 1 2 9 8 4 0 8 0 3 1. And I welcome you to add me anytime you want. Add me, it's fine. Hey Shizu, I'm back. Yeah, I was back about a few minutes ago. Yoru was really happy because he was like the only one who jumped in real quick. He's like, yes, I got in first. Sniped. Yes, no, but we have to add each other anyway. We're gonna be playing, right? And if we're playing, we should be adding each other. I see 2 notifications here, 2 new invites. Let's see who it is. Mina and Yoru. Yoru no toki jikan da. Wow. Wow, what's with these fancy little like odd and bops and bits? Oh, nice. Super fancy. Super fancy. I like the border. You paid for that fancy border? Jeez. How much do you pay for this? LOL. Wow. Animated too. I'm looking down and I'm like wow. That is hilarious. 誰来るの？あー、シーズ、どうも。Yep, added you, Shizu. Da 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 da. Let's check Shizu out. You got Overcooked, you got Persona 4, and 6 hours of Fastball. Oh my god, 6 hours of Fastball, you crazy chick. 6 hours. Yoru, you buy too many games. Oh my god. You bought way too many games, man. Senyo, welcome! Thank you for the follows! How are you doing? This is Tea Time with Myu Myu. We're having a lo-fi music playing in the background and we are busy exchanging chats and conversations about games. So the guys are pulling me into Phasmo. I'm a Steam newbie as well and I'm getting pulled into Phasmo to scream out loud next week. It's going to be a rave party of sorts. I think it's a rave party if you start hearing the screams in crescendos. Everyone ooh, yeah, all the way. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be playing Phasmo. I've never played it before and I hate horror, so this is gonna be a very, very interesting experience. Until then, I'm likely going to mix it up as well. Probably do like some Phasmo streams and some occasional TFTs. I like to get my TFTs in as I'm a huge Teamfight Tactics girl. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Zeno. Thank you. Zenru, do you play Phasmo as well? No, Zeno. You have to come in as well, cause like if I'm doing Phasmo, you have to come in as well. You cannot bail out. You cannot bail out on us. I'm not playing Phasmo alone. Zenyu, thank you so much for the invitation. Ooh, and I love your backdrop. I love your background. All of this is gorgeous. I see you've got a few games as well. Wow, 70 hours on Phasmo. Dang, you have been playing that for a long time, haven't you? I am totally, yes, I'm somewhat innocent. 2 weeks? Alright. Every day's dang, Zenyu, you're doing good in it. Okay, Shizu, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Then we'll pen that in. So 2 weeks from now, we're gonna play Phasmo. And considering that this is a collaboration, we're all gonna hear me freak the fuck out as I'm playing Phasmo. You'll just hear me like going like, what the hell? Why am I doing this? Why am I here with you? I'm gonna regret all my life choices in that very, very instant when I start playing. Oh, I can already imagine my future. It's ripe in misery. This is the moment I wish I could actually add on like a little button that says like that shows like the flames of hell surrounding me, because that's how I feel. The flames of hell everywhere. It's like more burning. But like Daniel, are you close to the end of the game or you're like still somewhat in between right now? Cause like 70 hours, you've clocked 70 hours, so that's a lot. Oh, and here we go again. I have not played Devour or Pacify, so like I can't tell how scary it is. Clearly, you can handle your jump scares then, cause like I'm one of those few people who can't handle jump scares. Like I would freak out. So like what? Yoru, just get Elden Ring. If your laptop dies, it died for a glorious purpose. Elden Rings. Okay, no jump scares. Okay, phew, that's a relief. I can't deal with jump scares. So I'm very, very glad there are no jump scares. I can't. No jump scares. No bueno. No bueno. I will like not be able to handle jump scares for nuts. So jump scares are like the number one no for me. I am a scaredy cat. I kid you not. I can't watch horror films with tense music without freaking the heck out. The last time I went to try to watch a horror film, I basically had a blanket and the instant I heard certain sounds, I was just covering myself with a blanket like over my head in a cinema. And I remember people around me laughing because I think they were more bemused by how I was hiding away from every horror scene that could potentially appear. And then at the end of it, everyone was just telling me, yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that terribly bad. 300% enjoy collabs. Yes, Yoru, Zenyu, both of you gotta like play together because both of you can handle like scares. Oh, man. Season's like, I'm now a Jie, I'm upgraded, I'm no longer Aunty. Whose voice? Whose voice are you referring to? I'm gonna pretend you didn't actually mean me. I'm fairly sure you meant Shizu. Shizu has the best scream, so I'm definitely sure you meant Shizu. She has the worst scream. Zenyu, would you be up for a collab? Cause it will be my first time playing Phasmo. I'm not really sure what to expect. And I really am almost certain I'm gonna freak out as I play Phasmo. So, you know, hey, I wouldn't mind like someone else being there to back me up before I, you know, flip. And I'll just go have like the F bird somewhere. I do have Discord. I'm mostly on my other friends' Discord though. So like if you wanna add me on Discord, yeah, sure, why not? I won't actually share it on here though. Cause like my Discord's a little private, so yeah. But if you have an invitation link, feel free to send it across, and then I don't mind joining your servers. Or I can create one that's purely for us. Like, cause I don't mind anyway. But then again, like, wouldn't the sound all just come out anyway? So yeah. I mean, I've seen some guys do like an overlay like Discord where they have like all the sounds patching in, and every time the sounds patch in, like one particular character will light up. So it was very interesting. Lol, Yoru's already made a Discord. Dang, Yoru, you didn't tell anyone you made a Discord. Should have told us in advance. Zenyu, definitely. Please join us in the game. I do need another person in there. I think four is a good team. 3, it's like I'm caught in between 2 people. I can almost imagine it. I told the loyal viewer. Who's the loyal viewer? Yeah, definitely. I think we're just waiting on Shizu. So Shizu says that she will be available to play in 2 weeks' time. So I think in 2 weeks' time we'll play. So yeah, sure. I'll DM you. I think we can DM each other. We could create a group and DM each other like the timings, and then we could just sort of like try to match with each other's timings. I'm more free on weekends though, so I actually don't mind doing like a whole like late night or early morning stream. So we could like arrange something like that. That's it. Zenyu, whereabouts are you from? This will help me sort of like figure out what the best timings as well. What's too bad? What's too bad, Yoru? Oh, then you're from Malaysia! Malaysia! Well, But we are night streamers, right? We're all night streamers. I think the problem also is that being a night streamer equals immediately that I'm gonna not have any sleepless nights tonight. Yep. Well, not tonight, but like when we actually start. I can kind of imagine what's gonna happen where I just won't sleep and it'll be like 6 a.m. in the morning going like it's morning. And I still see the figures or whatever that is that's haunting me. Zadir, thank you for being Malaysian. It means that the timing is a lot easier. Oh, kawanku. Agak baik kita orang semua Malaysia. Orang Malaysia, yeah, dibanggakan. Oh, I thought Zadir was a streamer. Oh, I actually thought Zadir was a streamer. Then thank you for popping by my channel. And thank you for following me. I know Sheila's in Malaysian. I did check out her profile, so I know Sheila's in Malaysian. But I am proud that there's quite a number of Malaysians here. I'm quite proud that our timings are almost similar. Yes, we are night owls. We cuckoo at night. Cause like the night is the best time to party. Boo, party, 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 animals. So it's really nice to actually be able to do this. Pulayato. What's it? What? No. I think basically what I'm hearing is that I am going to lose Shizu to Genshin Impact. I know, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for sparing the time for me, Zeno. Yeah, and I can't sacrifice sleep for work. I actually need to like sleep for work. I need my monies. You'd watch over him. Yoru, the fact that you're actually sacrificing sleep for games is impressive. I'm very, very proud of you. At the same time, I'm also very, very shocked that that is the one thing that you've aimed for. You are one hilarious little bugger. You really shouldn't be doing that. He is. He's such a productive dad. Zeno. Papa Zeno is really the best. You save 90 fates for him. Wait, remind me again. Is it 100 or 90 fates for the rolls usually? For the 10 rolls? Conservative. It's good to be conservative. Save more of your primo gems. And look at that froggy. Guaranteed. She's just like, I guarantee I'll get him. I'm rolling now. I wish you were live streaming your rolls. I think that people always enjoy rolls when people live stream. Hey Jane, welcome. Welcome to the channel. This is tea time with Myu Myu. We're having chats. We're listening to some lofi. And we are just seeing people get up to weird shenanigans. Ta-da! I'm doing a jiggly dance. No one can see the jiggly dance, but I'm definitely doing a jiggly dance. Video calling with a boyfriend. Well, that's new gossip today. I'm getting some new gossip and new feedback today. Wow. Virtual Justin Bieber in disguise. Ayo. Where's the Justin Bieber, yo? Jane be like, see no evil, hear no evil. Ta-da! Oh, 2 p.m. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I know like if I do end up streaming like if I do start doing the Genshin streams, right? Because I'm not going to be consistent, I'm just going to be doing mostly for the storyline. So I guess I don't really hope for the better. Why saving you can recharge? Zeno, are you encouraging Shizu to spend more money? Chile. Oh, that man is mighty fine. That's a good choice. That is a good choice. Will I sim for Zhongli? It depends. Will I like his voice? Now I heard that apparently, like, depending on which version or which language you play it in, the voices all sound different. So I'm not sure if I'll end up simping for Zhongli. It depends. Does his voice attract me? If his voice doesn't attract me, it's like, oh. Why am I looking at the preview right now? No. It's late at night. It's 3:05. I should not be looking at that at night. Shizu, you have a Switch? Are you going to do Animal Crossing? Are you going to do Animal Crossing? Come. Animal Crossing. It's fun. My poor Animal Crossing island is like complaining at me, you know, it's staring at me. And my Raven is just complaining like, you bought me just to like have me in your village for like a week and then you decided to bail out. Wow, I can see there's a lot of guys, huh? I think that's the problem though. If you've got the console games are available on PC, why bother to switch, right? Because if you're a PC Master Race guy, it's obviously going to be better than console. At least that's what I keep hearing all the time from all my friends who are PC. So I'm not denying that PC is the way to go. And that doesn't bother me that much. I guess like as someone who grew up with console, I'm like, yes. Animal Crossing, come. No, the problem with Animal Crossing is that if you're going to play multiplayer, you have to get on the the online plan, which you pay like on a monthly basis. So yeah. It's gonna be a whole stream. Wow. Okay, so that just means that Yoru says he won't be popping by here because he's got to stream his Mon Hunt Rise. The toilet stool. Girl, have you gotten any of the fan art or fan comics? Have you gotten like a Dakimakura? Cause like I think that you could, you know, be their toilet stool anytime as long as you have any of those. It's like prepare to pimp yourself out to these worship boys. Tetsuru. Crimson guy, which one? Benimaru. Was it Benimaru? Lol. Actually talking about it, I miss Oni. What was that game? Oh, it's been so long since I played it. This Chinese game, Oniyasha, like that's really good. I really like some of the characters there as well. I think they have like a couple of spin-offs from it. It was really nice to play. Also because there's a few hot characters, yeah. Oh, the Mao guy, Crimson. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, Mao guy, Crimson. Oh, yeah. King of Fighters! What? No, not the King of Fighters, not the King of Fighters. Wait, Zeno, isn't your wife coming out of like COVID quarantine soon? Shouldn't you be like rushing next to the door, like on standby to count down the minutes and hours to like open and go in? We're not ignoring you. We'll not ignore you. Oh, Crimson is Ayato? I see. That's why you like Ayato, don't you? I feel like character designs always get ripped off depending on like which characters like you're like I feel like they all look the same after a while. That's my problem. She went to a parent's house this weekend with the kids. Are you oh my god. Bro, you're like forever alone. First it's the COVID quarantine, then it's like she went off elsewhere. Kesian ya, Zeno. Kesian. So you find horns sexy. Is that your fetish, Shizu? What? I was going to end stream soon. It's 3:09. Oh, I see. I see. So you're the kind that actually works better at night, don't you? Okay, at least you got something better than not having anything. So okay, fine. We'll accept it as that. We'll accept that at least there were some hugs and some cuddles. So you've had your fill of her. Welcome back, Yoru. You don't realize I gotta end the stream, right? It is 3 a.m. in the morning and it is my usual time to end streams anyway. I have an early start tomorrow. I'm technically supposed to be up by 6 in the morning, so it's 3 hours of sleep here. What? You were busy playing somebody else, so we already had like 3-4 hours of conversations that you missed. I know. But there's always another day. There's always another day. You sent me the invitation to the Discord channel, by the way, and I can check it out. I'm fairly sure he used some ropes, some canes, maybe a bit of candles. He probably also had some body lotion on standby, a healing slave as well. So, you know, with all of that, he probably was up to some very, very nice trussing. With some really good, cute chickens. Whisper it to me? Yeah, okay, you can whisper it to me. I don't mind. Whisper sounds great. Just DM it to me, please. What talk is this? Well, we're talking about cooking chickens, you know, actual chickens. In fact, I can read out a passage. There was something that I shared with a few friends of mine a while back, and it is very, very, very funny to read. Now I've seen it being shared around, and I am very, very saddened and disheartened if you have not read that passage before or if you've not seen it. Basically, it is a parody of a really, I don't think it's wonderfully written, but it is a BDSM novel that became very mainstream a while back. And so I do want to share that piece because it is hilarious. And when I say hilarious, I mean hilarious. So give me a second. Let me try to find that because I'm fairly sure I have it somewhere. Okay. Here we go. And so we will all know how you look like. I think that's fine. Your brain is fine, don't worry. Okay, so apparently I'm innocent. What are you talking about? I'm innocent. I'm reading from a very innocent book. It's called 50 Shades of Chicken, a parody in a cookbook by F.L. Fowler. And the title of it is Learning to Trust You. And so I'll read out this entire one page, which is about a chicken. Trust me, he whispers. Yes. That is not entirely true, and my pulse starts to race. Good girl. Do you have any idea what I'm about to do to you? He asks, caressing my raised breast with a coil of 16-ply twine. The touch of the natural filament is shockingly sensual. The deepest, darkest parts of me clench in the most delicious fashion. No, I brave. No what? He asks menacingly. No, chef. He takes a tangerine and eases it slowly into my orifice until it's buried in me. Oh, the fullness. His deft fingers drew a length of twine from the coil. Adrenaline spikes through me like a carving fork. He ties my ankles together tightly. The twine is tight, but not so that it bites into my skin. I feel restrained, but strangely free. An electric charge thrills dangerously up my spine. You have a captivating, perfect tail, Miss Hen, he says. How I will enjoy biting it. Oh my. He inserts me into the wolf, and my flesh succumbs to the rushing waves of heat. Juices flow in torrents inside me as my doneness builds, engorging me down there and everywhere else. I've never felt so ready, so evenly, so dreamily ready. He pulls me out of the oven. You are so sweet, Miss Chicken. He reaches over for a package of foil and rips off a sheet. My body is responding now. All it takes is one quick thrust of the meat thermometer and I become all flesh and sensation, my gushing juices running utterly clear. And so it is actually from a cookbook. Very well written seductively in a particular manner where your brain can definitely fly into different corners. Yes, meat thermometer. I mean, have you not seen a meat thermometer being inserted into meats in the oven so you can check that it hits the right temperature? Which voice? I've got so many voices. Which voice am I reading out? I think it'll sound hilarious if I try to Rickroll. Okay. Let's end. Why don't we end the stream with Rickroll then? Let me go find the lyrics for Rickroll. Put the tone. Like I can't sing in that voice though, but like I can like try to read it out. And so we'll end the stream today with Rickroll. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Got to make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Well, I think we should end it at that point. Any more than this and I will just be laughing my head off trying to do this without breaking out into a laugh. So we should end it at this point. But oh my god, maybe we should do a clip of me actually trying to say Rickroll in such a sus tone. Like I should clip that bit of like doing a Rickroll in a sus tone. Do it. But thanks guys for checking in and checking out the stream. It has been a blast chatting with all of you for the last 4 hours with ups and downs because the stream restarted 3 times in a row. I'm so sorry guys, you had to go through 3 times of restarts and stops. It has been a blast and it has been a pleasure. So let us end it here. Yes, 8 viewers peaked. I was really happy with that, and thank you for the Discord. I will check out the Discord soon. I mean, hopefully it can grow fast. I mean, if we can hit 50, I will be very, very thrilled by that. In fact, 50 is a pipe dream. But we will see what happens when that happens. Why my mom? Yes, Shizu. Ara ara. But my ara ara is very soft. You want to go with a more mature tone, right? Ara ara. So, well, I tried my ara aras now. Fastball soon will be easy. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like Fastball will challenge everything. So who knows? You're just shocked. We'll see how things goes then. Put some more air? What air? What air am I putting? What air am I actually putting that I do not know about? Ara ara ara. Ii go desu ne. Motto hayaku 眠りなさいよみんな。こんな時間にもう3時、朝3時だからもう眠りなさい。ほらほら、もう時間よ。Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed my lower pitch, my more calmer lower pitch tone. Because I tend to go normally this high, so it's nice to go a bit low as well so you guys can hear the lower pitches and lower ranges. Alright, anyway, thank you so much once again for checking in on the channel. It has been Tea Time with Myu Myu. We will be having more of these and I'll make sure to schedule it in so that we have like one day of like Tea Time with Myu. We can have just chats and funs, and then the rest of the week we can have games. So at this point in time, it does look like I will be back on next Friday at this time as well, 11 p.m. plus 8 GMT. I look forward to seeing all of you guys there, and I will check in with you guys later. Until then, goodbye, good night, and I will see you guys somewhere.